Oh, I would say this though. Atlanta, the Knicks, to me, that started becoming must see basketball. It's true. Right? And the Knicks are showing out right now.
Karl Anthony Towns, 39 points in this one.
Woo.
In the end of the second. But this game, look at 3-point game at the end of the third.
Oh.
He loves the Garden.
Let's get to the Milwaukee Bucks and the Timberwolves here. No Dame, no Giannis in this one, but the Bucks hanging tough with Anthony Edwards.
Right there, that's the part that he's improved in his game. I think he's number 2 in the NBA and made threes behind the guy without the key and Steph Curry.
Well, and also make no mistake, guess who they do have? They got Kyle Kuzma leading the way with 14 points. They got a legitimate score. I like the Bucks. I like where they're at.
18 points in this one. Second quarter here. And
you better find that man. Oh, they down 5?
He's been shooting that much more this year. This has been an interesting game for Miami. Bam has had himself a game.
And I love the shoe choices. I don't think it's there. I don't think those are the new ones.
Well, with no Chet in the middle, Bam is really...
He's coming up strong second half of the year.
And look, but this is what we've been waiting on, because at the end of the day, let's be real, he's had a down season, averaging about 15 and 8. This is the Bam Adebayo that we've been
the last 2 weeks or so, yeah.
Let's check in on the Jazz and the Lakers here, a home-and-home series. We obviously saw them play the Jazz in Luka's debut. Jackson Hayes picking up where he left off last game.
Oh, Jackson Hayes, he's going to be one of the key Lakers the rest of the way. Oh, nasty!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That it was going to take a little bit of time to get used.
Oh my God!
Let me tell you.
Remember when they said that Dallas? You said Dallas needed just a little bit more.
They got 3.5 players like that.
A minute later, LeBron pulling up for 3 there.
LA's known for magic, but they got a little different version of it now.
Yeah, this is a little bit of Luka magic. We'll update you as that game continues. But in the next game of our doubleheader here on ESPN, the Dallas Mavericks. Speaking of Luka Doncic taking on here the Golden State Warriors, and chaos maybe is really the only way to describe what has been going on in Dallas after the Luka Doncic trade for a variety of reasons. They haven't been able to stay healthy. Obviously, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively was already out. Daniel Gafford is out now as well. And then you have Jason Kidd not speaking after last game. He just spoke for the first time since that game, and he essentially said he needed some time to gather his thoughts. He didn't want to say anything that he would regret. How would you assess the state of the Dallas Mavericks right now, Rich?
Oh, it's not. I think it's a collective assessment. It's not just me.
We're all going to give you I'm inviting you as someone who can be the cause of chaos to begin this dialogue.
Okay, all kidding aside. They made a blockbuster trade, and then all of a sudden you have some injuries. Anthony Davis, who has been healthy the last few years, he has been on top of his game. He has been balling the last 2 seasons, even this year. So for that injury, that's a difficult thing. But what I will say this, they have all of the pieces, just like every other team that struggles it. You could look at Philly. You could look at the Pelicans. If you're healthy, your season looks a lot different. And it's the same for Dallas. If they can get healthy, especially going into the postseason, I do believe that they don't have a weakness up and down their roster. They got point guards, they got defenders, they got bigs, they got wings, they got everything.
What's interesting is I've been trying to understand what has happened. I feel like a lot of us have in the NBA. And to me, what they've decided to double down on is their culture, and their culture being bigger than any one player. One player can't be bigger than the team. And the biggest lesson is losing Luka Doncic for that.
Anger towards Nico since this trade.
They have. And look, it was a very, very tough decision to make, but obviously he didn't just pull the trigger by himself.
Amen.
So,
amen.
And it goes to this point, RJ. We talked about this earlier on NBA today when it comes down to the comments that the owner made about Luka and things to that nature. And I'm like, listen, I didn't play with so many franchise guys early in my career. Beers was a Yeah, I mean, but if they went out there and produced, damn it, that's what they done. But look, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that those comments were unnecessary.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, it was a rookie mistake. And now this is your franchise. You're the owner of this franchise. And if you're going to treat Luka like that and say those things about him on his way out, a guy that has came and delivered in great fashion.
And the rest of the league respects.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean by rookie mistake? Like they were just a little bit too quick with speaking too much.
To me, like, if you're another superstar in the near future or star,
You're
do
thinking
you want to
twice,
go
like,
to Dallas? How they just treated Luka after they traded him with the comments the owner said?
It depends on what you're cut from. If you're from the cut from the cloth where you want to compete at the highest of levels and play hard, the Miami Heat style of basketball, right? Then maybe that's what they're trying to build.
So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here that Mavs Governor Patrick Dumont, this is the quote you're referring to,
So
told the
close.
Dallas Morning
So
News,
close.
if you look at the greats in the league, the people you and I grew up with, Jordan, Bird, Kobe, Shaq, they worked really hard every day with a singular focus to win. And if you don't have that, it doesn't work. And if you don't have that, you shouldn't be part of the Dallas Mavericks.
One thing I will say this. You could say one thing about Shaq. And Shaq, big fella, you know I love you. I have you as one of my all-time greats. You never questioned his work ethic when he was in the game. You only question his work ethic outside of the game. And did he work as hard? And even Kobe said this, is they're not my words. But I can tell you from when you stepped on the court with Shaq, he was the most dominant player. That was the thing. So while people want to be critical, it's like, well, Shaq didn't have this great work ethic. It's like, look, I'm not saying that. But when Shaq was on that floor, it was an absolute problem. There wasn't, we can attack him and pick and roll, or we can dominate him, or we can make him guard, or we can make. There was no answer for it.
Now, with all of this as the backdrop, right, and the show, everything on the TVs around the American Airlines Center, there's a game that still has to be played. So how did the Dallas Mavericks turn the next chapter or the next page away from all of this, especially when you have that man on the other side?
Well, you lean on your champion, you lean on your OG, you lean on your guy who's been a great leader since he's put on the Maverick uniform, Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Absolutely. And Klay Thompson. Now Klay Thompson brings in a bit of that leadership, and you get it done collectively.
Well, and there's been a rejuvenation really in the Bay with Jimmy Butler as well. So
yeah, he's been playing really well, and he has that synergy with Steph.
Absolutely.
Already in two
really
games.
opened up the floor.
Are we live,
Tip-off from Dallas right after this. We're live then.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That was a new car, huh?
Yep.
Big L.
Ellie?
You called for a big L, so now she's serving. Get it, girl. I meant my car. That is a big loss. Oh, you don't need an L. You need a W. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just give State Farm a call. We'll get to work.
Excuse me, guys, but the food is already working.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
NBA on TNT Sports, sponsored by Unibet.
The Golden State Warriors have it at 25-25. The Lakers are hot. Won 9 of their last 11. They're 10 games over. And we'll get into all the trade stories, but this is such a great time of year because now we know who the teams are. There's the buyout market to deal with these players. A sign of relief that the trade deadline is going to go. Lakers turn it over. Opening possession. Curry goes behind the back. James and Hayes with a highlight right out of the gates defensively. There are threads for Luka Doncic through not only Kobe Bryant, but also LeBron James, player that he has had in this game after looked up to. Warriors turn it over again. LeBron like a freight train. Well, he's got 4 assists and 8 rebounds already, but the most impressive thing about LeBron tonight is the shoes. I mean, you have to admire the shoes. 2 shoes, not color. That's right, but a little gold on each. Even more impressive than this. Oh, okay. From the logo. There's the 3-point king. Steph Curry is in the house. I'm going to go ahead and get a few off myself. leads crossover. Curry got the strip down. Green running the floor. Draymond Green. And the Warriors starting to tighten up effectively. Curry starting to feel it a little bit. He'll second chance for Curry. Hits this one. Stephen Curry, another three after a dreadful start. This is a 5-point game. Just 2 for 9. Missed all 3 of his threes. 2 for 6 at the line. 7 rebounds, 7 assists. If you want to be a keep on the notes where the shots are fouled. James, Spencer. LeBron James hits a 3 with 1:08 left. A special night for LeBron James. 42 points, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists. And he's got Luka Doncic in the wings, ready to make his Lakers debut soon. The Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks. A game that many have been looking forward to for a long time as we welcome you to NBA Saturday Prime Time. Here's Tatum. Great in and out dribble. Oh! He set off the smoke detector on the first bucket of the game. Despite an injury to their new centerpiece, Anthony Davis. Another player who recently relocated. And his new running mate, Steph Curry, and the Golden State Warriors. Chaos surrounding tonight's game yet. It's just business as usual for Steph, hitting midcourt shot after midcourt shot in warm-up. And everybody, Dave Nash with Tim Legler. We'll check in with George Sedano here in a little bit. All right, Lex, let's start with Golden State. Third game for Jimmy Butler with this new team. So far, so good for he and Steph Curry together. You can even say great so far for the two of them. I don't think that's an overstatement when you look at the impact Jimmy Butler has had immediately on this team. We talked a lot about Jimmy Butler and his toughness and the Warriors needing some of that. That goes without saying. But he's had a tangible impact on what they're doing offensively. And it's been Steph Curry, I think, who's benefited the most from that. Jimmy Butler is helping to take the burden off of Steph, keep him pressure. Jimmy Butler here now, hoping the Warriors to start to climb in the West. Conversely, you've got a Dallas team that has to heavily rely on one guy right now because not only is Anthony Davis out, they have a ton of other injuries in their front court, in their back court. They barely have a healthy enough roster to get through the game tonight. Well, this offense in Dallas is going to look a lot different now that they've closed the book on the Luka Doncic era. Kyrie Irving is going to have a lot of that responsibility now, particularly with Anthony Davis injured. Kyrie Irving still one of the most electric guards in this league, and the Dallas Mavericks believe when Anthony Davis comes back, they've got a star tandem. Take a look at the players that will be available for Dallas tonight, joining Kyrie Irving in the starting 5. Oh, by the way, Klay Thompson's playing his former team. That is like story number 8 when you look at all the headlines for this matchup with the new faces and the injuries to the Mavericks. Max Christie, part of that trade from the Lakers for Luka, along with Kessler Edwards. Quentin Post back in the starting 5 for Golden State. They went with a smaller lineup on Monday in their win over Milwaukee. But Post back as the starting center against this undersized Maverick team. Its tallest player starting tonight, Olivier Maxence Prosper, who's listed at 6'8". Post is over 7 feet tall. And by the way, this is a huge game. You've got two teams trying to get out of the play-in tournament. Right now, Dallas is in 8th. The Warriors are in 9th, but in the loss column, they're tied. And they are just 3 games out of 6th. That's where you want to get to avoid the play-in tournament. Here's Draymond Green, the lob for Butler. And there was some contact with Christie. Loose ball, turnover. You saw the designed action right out of the gate. Jimmy Butler setting a lot of ball screens for Steph Curry, trying to force switches. And you got Curry on Klay Thompson. Splash Brothers for
over a decade as Prosper gets the basket. And now playing against each other for the third time. Split the previous two meetings. Both had big numbers in the first two times as opponents. Loose ball. Butler gets the offensive rebound off the heel miss. He'll to try it again. Misses again, but there's post. That's what's going to happen when you're a smaller team.
What a find for Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors. Big post has just been a revelation for them, giving them big minutes in the middle. You see there the tip dunk, but he's been shooting the ball exceptionally well, can really spread the floor for a big.
Irving looking to drive, spins on heel, and Irving knocks down the ball away. Irving had 30 points on Monday and lost to Sacramento here at American Airlines Center. Christie on Curry. And Curry in and out and then down. For just about everybody else in the world, would have fallen off the rim, but for Steph, it drops.
Good identification by Draymond. He went to set a ball screen, but realized Steph Curry had a mismatch. So Draymond didn't want to muddle that up, got out of the way.
Curry has 4 straight 30-point games for the first time in 4 years. Last time he had 5 in a row, 2016. He talked at length after their win against Milwaukee about just how much easier it feels to play offense with Butler out there, taking some pressure off of Steph, and also on the defensive end, the job that Butler does.
Yeah, Steph is putting up numbers right now in this scoring binge, 4 straight over 30, but he's taking a lot of shots to do it, 26 a night. Jimmy Butler should help get that number a little bit more reasonable.
Thompson's been playing well. Late, couldn't get it. Butler with a dunk, as the Warriors are able to get out in transition. So far, Jimmy Butler, 3 games averaging about 23 points per game. He averaged 17 per game and 25 contests for the Heat. Thompson drills a 3. Shooting 45% from deep over his last 9 games.
Yeah, he's really coming in a great rhythm, and you saw him right there. That's great lift off that downstream action. That is what's been missing a little bit from Clay these last couple of years, the ability to get off the ground on that shot specifically.
Post no good on the 3-point try. 7 for 11 from behind the arc the last 2 games. Irving gets downhill and gets the layup. Kyrie Irving off to a great start with a couple of buckets. Butler from Curry can't finish. Almost batted in and cleared by Prosper. Thompson off the bounce for 3. And it backs in.
Big smile on Clay's face. Doesn't matter. If you're a shooter, you'll take that all day long. Particularly as hot as he's been. He got to keep that streak going.
At a season-high 7 threes against the Warriors in the last meeting. Curry catch and shoot in and out. Curry hit the deck. And numbers for Dallas with Thompson pulling up for 3. Offensive rebound, Prosper. Christie will let it fly. That's good. What a start for the Mavs. Timeout, Golden State.
You just can't beat a post-game burger at McDonald's, right? And you can't beat the Angel Reese special. All right, let's break it down. It's a quarter pounder with my favorite barbecue sauce, American cheese, crispy bacon, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. Get the Angel Reese special at McDonald's. What are you waiting for?
It all started with a small business idea.
It's a pillow with a speaker in it. That's right, Craig.
Pulling in the perfect team to get the job done.
I'm just here for the internet. AT&T, it's super fast.
You locked us out?
And when we were thrown a curveball, we had everything we needed.
Is the internet out? Don't worry, we have AT&T internet backup.
The next level network for small business.
I sold a pillow.
your smooth taste was played there. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
So it's better than one Papa John's pizza, two Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's, bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
When things go sideways, will you be prepared? I want to introduce you to the Patriot Power Generator 2000X. Use the endless free power of the sun to power lights, your TV, medical equipment, even run your fridge. And that's without gas, fumes, or noise. Go to 4patriots.com. You'll get a solar panel included free, double the capacity, expandable for more power, and more outlets than ever. This is about peace of mind. Get your solar generator and free panel at 4patriots.com.
Guys, stop dressing like this. Dress like this. This is the perfect polo for any occasion, and the comfort and stretch are unmatched. The signature firm semi-spread collar adds a touch of sophistication and class, but still gives you that everyday comfort with the relaxed fit. Easily elevate the look by throwing on one of Collars & Co.'s sweaters, and because of the design of the polo, it'll look as if you're wearing a dress shirt underneath. Head over to Collars & Co. now to elevate your style and comfort. Use code TV for 20% off site-wide at collarsandco.com.
They say obviously it's a track in a lot of ways in life. I get the easy job. I'm playing one-on-one or I'm playing in so much space. Everybody's looking for him and everybody's looking to get him open. And at the same time, he's looking for everybody else. So it's so great to play with somebody like that.
Jimmy Butler's made an immediate impact in his 2 games with the Golden State Warriors, averaging 25, 5, and 5. He's only the 3rd player in Warriors history to do that in their first 2 games. I spoke to Draymond Green earlier today about Jimmy's impact, and he said, look, when we walk into the arena now, we feel like we can win any game, and we haven't felt like that in a while. He also lessens the burden on Steph in regards to the offense. And he said when he had a conversation with Steph, he said, this is our last ride, so this is the end of their championship window, Dave.
And George, you bring up the point about belief. It's not just belief in winning tonight. It's belief in what you can do in the playoffs as Hield hits a 3 because of Jimmy Butler's terrific postseason resume.
Yeah, one of the things that Jimmy Butler has never probably gotten enough credit for is his IQ for the game, his instincts. And that's why you can blend him in to this type of offense. His instincts defensively are going to help as well. But you saw right there the cross-court pass out of the post. That great read leads to a 3.
Very good play there to knock it away from Prosper. Throws it down court. Butler fouled by Klay Thompson. First foul on Dallas.
Second long outlet pass that Steph Curry has found Jimmy Butler here. Jimmy Butler leaking out selectively, rewarded both times, and he's going to go to the line right now. The easiest 2 free throws he'll get all night, but we'll talk more about that impact as well.
This might be a coach's challenge here, and it is from Jason Kidd.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine.
This doesn't add up.
I've been saving so much with Dash Pass. I can buy whatever.
What? No.
I saved $6 on my grocery order, so I figured I'd get a clone to do my shows for me. How are you? Where are you from? Albuquerque.
Okay.
$0 delivery fees on dog toys. I got me an opera singer that sings me compliments. She's so nice. Dash Pass savings. Hey, big man. Equal. Oh, yeah. Ballroom.
My chocolate.
Feels good. Saving $6 on my sneaker order. Got me this. Now I can fly.
You need to stop spending.
Oh, come on. You're not listening. I'm saving.
Captain, you won't walk away alive. And what makes you think that?
Since when were they red?
Come and get me.
Stand by for proof of that. Captain America, Brave New World. Great PG-13. Get tickets now.
Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Let's go. I said go. Silly dog. I'm going to trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm back. message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Looks like you're getting a $3,200 refund.
That's what I'm talking about. Did she mention that at H&R Block, everyone gets their max refund or their money back?
Plus, we always guarantee
100% accuracy on every return.
For real? All that, and you can match the price that I paid my last tax guy?
Yeah.
I can get used to that.
We're here out here!
Switch to H&R Block and we'll match the price you paid for tax prep last year with 100% accuracy and your max refund guaranteed. It's better with Block.
Good morning. With Docalax.
Good morning.
Try Docalax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes, making your good morning even better with Docalax.
Saturday, for the first time ever, the Titans and Time battle as top 5 teams in the nation. Janai Rule and top ranked Auburn.
Janai Rule bringing out monster numbers.
Mark Sears and number 2 Alabama. This time, it's more than just a rival.
They do not like each other one bit.
Auburn, Alabama, Saturday on ESPN.
Successful challenge by Jason Kidd. Clean block by Klay Thompson.
Yeah, that's what it looked like right away to me. You get the ball first, and then the follow through with Klay Thompson's arm. That's when he comes down across Jimmy Butler's right arm. And I was wondering about maybe if Klay's left forearm get into his back. He really didn't. So tremendous track down by Klay Thompson.
And the Mavericks leading it by 6. 5 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Edwards, mid-range jumper is good for Kessler Edwards, making his 5th start of the season. 4th-year player out of Pepperdine. No Dante Exum tonight. He would have been starting out with an Achilles injury. DJ Washington, another starter, out with an ankle. Daniel Gaffer, hurt 2 nights ago. Knee injury. Expected to be out a couple weeks at least. Anthony Davis, as Green gets to the rim, he's out maybe up to a month. Although the Mavericks have yet to make an official statement on the length that Davis is expected to miss.
And that right there, that type of action is where you're really going to see the bigs miss for the Mavericks. You got 3 different shot blockers that aren't playing in this game. Draymond Green just goes right down the lane for an uncontested layup.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Derek Lively, who's out for a considerable amount of time. 13th straight game missed with a fractured ankle. And Dwight Powell, who's been out the last month with a hip injury. Prosper trying to track down the loose ball. Leaves it for Thompson. Fires a 3. Clay hit 2 earlier, but he's missed 2 in a row. Curry out in transition. Green. It got away with a push. Waiting for the official ruling. It's going to be on Prosper of Dallas. So fouled it. We'll send Green to the line for 2.
Yeah, hard to tell. We were sort of blocked out in this angle to see to what extent the left arm came out. I mean, the contact is made prior to Draymond extending, but there's no question he pushed off. But when the contact is made first by the defender, you're not going to get that.
Jason Kidd has another challenge because he won his first one, but not going to use it there. He would not have one for the rest of the game. Let's take a look at our national TV schedule brought to you by Old Spice. Tomorrow night on TNT, the last set of games before the All-Star break, and it's a good one with Oklahoma City, the best record in the West, at Minnesota. Friday on ESPN, Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. And then you got the Castro Rising Stars 9 Eastern on TNT. For more, go to NBA.com or the NBA app. Green knocks down both free throws. Golden State back within 4. Devon Looney checking into the game for the Warriors, along with Peyton. And Peyton picks up the foul. It's his first. First on the Warriors. Also checking in Moses Moody for Golden State, who started in the Warriors' last game, a win over Milwaukee. Now let's get Najee Marshall into the game, but they don't have a ton of depth because of the injury. Spencer Dinwiddie also on the floor right now, off the bench. Shot clock at 4. Prosper spinning on Looney, goes to the left and gets it off glass.
It's a great read. Wanted to go to the weak side of the floor, but there was an overplay, so he saw that Looney couldn't keep up with him off the dribble, got to the
floor makes or misses, they're getting into their offense very quickly. That's Curry's first three. 6 threes or more in 4 consecutive games for Steph Curry. He has the NBA record of 6 games in a row with 6+ made threes. Here's Irving, and he draws a three himself. Kyrie with the answer. And then a turnover. Irving with the easy 2. 5 quick ones for Kyrie. He's got 9. Second time in this game, Steph Curry's had an outlet pass deflected. They're reading that. Nice lock by Curry. Payton way up there for the stop. Second assist for Curry. Christie making his first start as a Maverick. Fouled by Curry. His first. And so Christie, the 30-year pro out of Michigan State, will shoot 2. Kyrie, the beneficiary of a couple of plays that go his way. One off a deflection, then he gets the layup on the breakaway, but this is Steph Curry's answer to that. Gets downhill. Gary Payton on the backside. Nice to have a guard running along the baseline that you can throw it that high to. Lex, we know obviously what Anthony Davis can do on both ends of the floor. What about this part of the Luka Doncic trick? How can Max Christie help the Mavs? And make no mistake, you'd be remiss without saying what a big piece this was for the Dallas Mavericks. And J.J. Redick did not want to part with Max Christie, believe me, because he was starting to emerge for the Lakers, starting as well there, up to 25 minutes a night. They believe that his potential over the next few years is really unknown at this point because of how quickly he's evolved offensively. He guards, he can handle, and he's starting to develop into a very consistent shooter. He's had 15 points in each of his 4 games as a Mav. Curry, nice pass to Podziemski. And the push shot from Podziemski is good. It's been interesting. There's a buzz in the arena just because the Warriors are here and they love their Mavericks, but we haven't heard any boos yet for anybody. We don't see any signs. There were several fans ejected the other night. This shot from the wing by Prosper. Rebound Looney. My guess is you're going to get some nights like that. But the Mavericks have come out of the gate playing very, very well. So crowd very much into it, supporting it. A lot of electricity in here tonight. There's a bonus. Gary Payton hitting a 3. Just a 20% shooter from behind the arc. Yeah, that's found money for Steve Kerr. If you get that from Gary Payton, he does so many things to help you win. That is not his strength. Oh, Irving, so good with the handle. And then stopping on a dime and hitting that floater. He's got 11 on 5 of 7 from the floor. Moody will try it. No good on the 3. Out of bounds to Dallas. We were talking about Christie and what he brings to the table. At some point, if Dallas can get their full roster, what Anthony Davis wanted in LA was to play the 4. He made that very clear. Well, he's going to get a chance to do that here because you have 2 guys that can play the center position. And we saw a great Gafford and Lively were rotating in the playoffs last year at that center position on their way to the finals. Well, they certainly are going to be playing much bigger lineups than they have here in recent memory, and there are more teams sort of experimenting with 2 bigs at a time. Dallas will be able to give you that look when they get everybody back. The floater by Dinwiddie is good, and Anthony Davis got off to a great start in his debut. On Saturday against Houston, he had 26 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, but then he hurt his adductor, and Sean Charania says he could miss up to a month. Butler with a kick out, Podziemski looking to drive again, goes to the right hand, missed it. Looney there with the stick back. That's the second easy putback for Golden State. And you see the rotation for Steve Kerr. Jimmy Butler comes back into the game for Steph Curry, and this is what the Warriors haven't had. A focal point offensively now to run their offense through while Steph Curry's on the bench. Christie leaning in, may have dragged that foot. He did. It's a traveling violation on Christie. Just outside 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. NBA All-Star 2025 is in San Francisco. Experience the All-Star action live by visiting NBAEvents.com or downloading the NBA Events app to get tickets. Curry will be playing in his 11th All-Star game, his 10th start
the Warriors' record, appearing in his 11th All-Star game. Kyrie Irving was just announced this week. He'll replace his current teammate, Anthony Davis, as an All-Star. It's Irving's 9th appearance. Jimmy Butler, been to 6 All-Star games previously. Majemski tries to hit Santos, shot clock at 2. Butler with 1, long 2 on the way, not there. Ball batted around and secured by Dinwiddie. Offensive foul called here as Hardy pushed Looney.
And one thing about Jimmy Butler, you notice right away, it doesn't look like a guy that missed a lot of time in Miami with the various suspensions. He hasn't had a lot of game action over the last month, but he's out here. And one of the things I think that they like about him and why they wanted to acquire him, his conditioning level, his willingness to run, his willingness to move without the basketball, without sacrificing the defensive end of the floor. And you're seeing that here early.
You mentioned the lack of playing time of late as he connects from mid-range. He didn't play from January 2nd until January 17th. Then he came back for a game and then was out again. His first game of the Warriors was his first game since January 21st. Minute to go here. Dallas by 3 in the first quarter. Tyler Kelly is on the floor right now, playing his 6th ever game. And he's only out there because of his size. 7-footer. Marshall, another mid-range shot, falls.
Najee Marshall's found his offense as well, over 15 a game over the last 5 after a really slow start shooting the basketball.
Moody challenged by Kelly, but he's able to put it home. About a 10-second difference in the game in shot clocks. Pull-up jumper from Marshall, no good. And Looney rebounds. Golden State can hold for the final shot. Dallas shooting 65% from the floor, 4 of 7 from behind the arc. Golden State 52% from the field. Shot clock at 3. Moody catch and shoot, fouled on the triple try. What a mistake by Hardy with a second to go, sending him to the line for 3 free throws. Second foul on Hardy.
Yeah, mistake you just cannot make on that closeout. And Golden State got Dallas into a shift by running ball screen with Butler and putting him right there at the top of the key. That's a set play designed to give him space to go one-on-one with a flat set. Dallas overreacted on their shift to that. It leaves the ring open, but the closeout is just far too aggressive in that situation.
Moody, not a great free throw shooter, around 72%. He's got one more. Majemski thought maybe it was just a 2-shot. That's why
He either thought there was only 2 shots or he really wanted to give that ball to the official. I don't know which it is. I mean, that's going back to your ball boy days, maybe when he was a kid. He wanted that basketball to hand to the official.
2 out of 3 for Moody. Cuts the deficit to 1 with 1.2 on the clock. And Hardy lost it off his foot. That ends the opening quarter. Golden State had 13 bench points and down 1 after 1.
High scoring first quarter. Jimmy Butler, the new look in a Warriors uniform, and Kyrie Irving's been doing this as long as we can remember.
My new car. Please bring me good juju.
You need good juju?
Juju Watkins.
Check this out.
Wow, that is good, but I just wanted to make sure my car has coverage.
Oh, you don't need me. You need, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
A State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage at a price that's right for you.
So who's up for some one-on-one?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Now Taxes is having a TurboTax expert who does your taxes from start to finish.
you check in anytime. And get the most money back on your time. Now this is taxes.
There are many ways to dress your McDonald's hot, crispy fries. But which is best? Is it with ketchup? Sweet and sour? Dare I say, au natural? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
They say you're better safe than sorry. But they say a lot of things. In 1953, they said our whiskey recipe tasted perfectly fine, so we burned it. We made something better. Maker's Mark. Make your mark.
Malika Andrews. Let's take a look at tonight's refreshing finish brought to you by Heineken. It's the Pistons and the Bulls. The third quarter here. Kate Cunningham, the all-star, switches hands mid-air and dunks it with his left. Shout out the Pistons. Over 500 for the first time since 2008. They've been a fun story this first half of the season heading into the All-Star break.
In case you didn't know, these young men are driven, quite remarkable, magnificent, and unmistakable. These are the prodigies, the savants, the ones we've been waiting for. And they are not asking for you to pass the baton. They are methodically planning the perfect moment to take it. The new generation of Toyota drivers are here. They want you to know one thing. You can't stop my...
Move my next meeting to tomorrow at noon and text it to Jen.
It's time for tonight's Access, brought to you by Red Lobster. We're here with Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. 1-point ball game. It's only Butler's third game. He's out there with this group without Steph. How do you use him as a hub offensively out there?
We throw him the ball. He's a great passer. He's good in the post. He finds people on the perimeter. Trying to get him the ball as much as possible.
Kyrie Irving, 11 points in that first quarter. How do you try to limit his effectiveness?
I've been trying to figure that out for about 10 years. So he's a great player. He's going to get his. We can't foul him. We can't throw the ball away in transition and hand them transition points. We have to be rock solid, and I didn't think we were solid in that first quarter.
Steve, good luck. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, guys, back to you.
Well, right on cue, George, with Thompson hitting his third three. There was a time where that was shocking, seeing Klay Thompson in a Maverick uniform. That is so yesterday's news when we're here tonight not seeing Luka Doncic hadn't played since Christmas, but still not even seeing him on the bench. Given what he had meant to this franchise in his first 7 seasons here and getting them to the finals last year before one of the most stunning trades in sports history just over a week ago.
You can't overstate the enormity of it. People here still in shock, days, trying to wrap their head around it. I still can't wrap my head around it. It's not something that I agree with, no matter what the conditions that were given. You're talking about one of the most dominant offensive forces, really, that this league has seen. And he's 25 and had taken a team to the NBA Finals. Those types of talents, they just do not become available in this league by the team's choosing. It just doesn't happen. And yet here it has happened. And Luka Doncic has moved on, and you start this new era. And the fans here, I think, are going to take a long time to get used to not seeing him and the entertainment value that he provided for them as well.
Colin Thompson, 3-point chance here for Butler. You and I were there Monday night watching Luka Doncic, who played very well in his first game as a Laker in limited duty. How do you ultimately think that's going to play out, him and LeBron James working together? And how are the Lakers better because of it?
Listen, you now have, I think, 2 of the top 3 overall offense creators in the NBA playing on the same team. Klay Thompson just continues to cook. This has been going on now for a few weeks.
He scored 8 straight points for Dallas, and he's got 14 right now against his former team.
Both his loss
lots to love this Valentine's Day. From fun and unexpected gifts to luxe Sephora favorites to jewelry that sparkles. However you plan to celebrate, get 15% off some of your gifts when you shop at Kohl's.
This tax season, do more than just catch up. Spring forward with a free 5G phone with select Straight Talk plans. So you can spring for those new sneakers they need, the unlimited streaming who needs. And with Straight Talk, spring for something you never knew you needed. Spring forward with real unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com.
Hi. Play for an ultra?
Thirsty for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior like beer.
Did you know taking Xyzal at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. You wise all, take Xyzal at night.
Agent Collins, do you wish to proceed?
You're going to want to hear this.
When I became president, I asked about the secrets. Aliens, Bigfoot, killed JFK, biggest secret. Right under your nose.
Why didn't you tell me what was coming?
Au revoir, mon amour. I'll be bientôt.
Let's work on that French, shall we?
Wow, more I'll be into. Wow.
This President's Day, feel the freedom to style your space with modular sectionals starting at $699.98 now at Ashley. Plus, pay over time with 0% interest for 60 months. Shop in-store or online. Only at Ashley.
Real recognize real. Real taste. Unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment. Crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
BK melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, Shroom and Swiss. BK melts season is tasty bliss. BK, having your way.
Our tip tonight's money moment brought to you by Chime.
Yeah, hot start for this game for both people. Nobody hotter than Klay Thompson right now. Right? Said he's in a great rhythm. In fact, probably the best stretch consistently shooting the three that he has had since he left Golden State. And right now, this looks a lot like it did when he was playing for the Warriors.
4 of 6 from 3 in this game, so he's got 65 points in just over 2 games against his former team.
You can just see how aggressively he is hunting down shots. He's feeling good physically. He's in rhythm, and the Mavericks are finding him right now.
He's still number 2 in Warriors history in made threes, behind only, obviously, Curry. And he's number 6 all-time in scoring for Golden State as Post knocks down a 3.
41% three-point shooter, quick post. And he's just giving them something they desperately needed. A big that can stretch the floor. It makes teams guard them a lot differently, which creates space for Curry and now Butler.
3 off the mark. Out of bounds. That's touched by Golden State.
Yeah, I mean, this is your 7-footer in the corner. Watch how quickly this ball hits his hand and is gone. That's actually very reminiscent of Klay Thompson when he was wearing the Warriors uniform. Never dropped that at all.
Thompson misses there, so 4 of 7 now from 3. Already 7 attempts and just over a quarter play. Here's Butler, his 3rd game as a member of the Warriors after being traded by Miami. Pajemski gets to the rim and blows the layup. Thompson boards it and looks to push. Play attacking Draymond Green, missed the lefty land. And then crashes into camera operator in the front row. So a 5-on-4. And Green, he misses a layup. Long pass down court. Thompson shovels it Edwards. Brandon Williams wide open. Drills a 3.
And everywhere across America, youth basketball coaches are screaming about using the backboard on finger rolls. Get that thing up on the glass, Pajemski and Dre. and you need to a three going the other way.
Butler got great position deep, missed it the first time. He gets it knocked away by Williams. Great defense by Brandon Williams. Not played a ton of minutes this year as Butler reaches in with Williams faking and driving. It's the first foul on the Warriors here in the quarter.
And the Warriors, 4 opportunities around the rim in less than a minute. 2 missed uncontested layups, and then Jimmy Butler. This is the first one, but able to stay with it. This is just great timing right there. The rate down without committing the foul.
Third year for Brandon Williams in the NBA out of Arizona. Not a ton of minutes played and getting an opportunity because of all the injuries. Not just in the front court for Dallas, but in the back court as well. Williams over the outstretched arm of post, and he hits a three.
Does not look like a guy that has not gotten a lot of burn. He comes into the game and immediately gets going, looking for his offense.
2 threes made in 2 possessions, and another turnover by Golden State. They're missing layups and coughing the ball up. Williams, corner 3. It's an air ball.
You know, this is the smallest lineup Dallas can possibly put on the floor. See if Golden State can take advantage of getting the ball to Jimmy Butler somewhere in the post and letting him operate without a big on the floor.
Another giveaway. And Irving makes him pay in transition. Steve Kerr calls it timeout. The Mavericks lead us up to 12, and they're cheering and applauding here in Dallas. We haven't seen that in a while.
At the end of the day, fans like winning, and the Dallas Mavericks go up 12. Their defense triggering offense.
You just can't beat a post-game burger at McDonald's, right? And you can't beat the Angel Reese special. All right, let's break it down. It's a quarter pounder with my favorite barbecue sauce, American cheese, crispy bacon, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. Get the Angel Reese special at McDonald's. What are you waiting for?
Please be good. Please be good. Please.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our deals.
Without further ado, I give you Hello.
Because getting what you deserve isn't always guaranteed.
It's a mini Mellow.
Come on. You know what AT&T guarantees? The deals you want, with your choice of our most popular plans, like the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, on us.
Please stop.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Happy Monday. Another Monday.
We all get a case of the Mondays sometimes. So Coors Light made a better case to help you chill. Get a case of the Mondays.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley Guarantee.
Welcome back to Dallas. The Mavs leading by 12 here in the second quarter. I spoke to a bunch of season ticket holders here in Dallas and asked them about the Luka Doncic trade and just how they felt about it even today, the most common phrases I heard were heartbroken, saddened, still shocked. One fan was still watching Luka right now as we speak. He was watching the Lakers game against the Utah Jazz, and he said, I'm still going to support him no matter where he is. Another fan telling me that when he returns here on April 9th, that they want to show him all the love, that there's no hate. They love him to death, that they want to make sure that he feels all that love. Despite all that, though, the one common thread, though, guys, all these fans told me they'll miss him. They're sad that he's gone. They're frustrated that he's gone, but they are still Mavs fans. So to your point, Dave, you saw all the cheering here. These people are still into this team.
No question. And the atmosphere might be more tame tonight, a little bit more serene as it's setting in that it's not going to change. Doncic isn't here anymore. They will go to LA, the Mavs will, after the All-Star break on Feb 25. And then George mentioned the game that everybody has circled here in Dallas as Williams gets the lay, and he's got 8 off the bench, that April 9th meeting.
That's going to be something to see when Luka finally comes back to one meeting before that as well.
Good ball, good play defensively that time by Edwards.
Great hands for Dallas around the rim right now. Golden State just missing out on opportunities point blank over the last couple of minutes.
So, Lex, as you look at the defensive play, one of the reasons, well, the biggest reason that Mavs fans are upset is Luka Doncic does things that most players in the NBA can't do. So when you heard about the trade and you're kind of watching Dallas now without him and the Lakers with him, what's the biggest thing that the Mavs are missing without Doncic, regardless of who they have instead?
Well, I just think Luka Doncic is one of those talents, and people here in Dallas unlikely ever to see a talent quite like him again, potentially in a Mavericks uniform. His ability to control the game with his size, his pace, his shooting, his playmaking, it was really just so unique and gave you a chance every night against any defense that you saw. There was no matchup for Luka, no personnel, no game plan. Didn't matter. He could beat all of that, and you knew that going in every night as a Dallas fan. And just the flair and the entertainment, that was in addition to it. But it's just the talent. That is what just made your eyes pop out of your head when you watched him. You'd never really seen anything quite like it here, what he has accomplished over the last several years at that age to do what he did.
So what will suffice for Mavs fans? Multiple championships without Luka Doncic, without Luka winning one in Los Angeles? How do they eventually get over this if they ever get over it?
I'm going to tell you, for some fans, I don't know that it would matter. I don't know that for some fans, trading off a championship over the next 3 to 4 years with what they did would make up for it, because they would say, hey, well, maybe we could have done that with Luka too, and have this guy that is a top 5 first team All NBA player year in, year out. Look, it comes down to this: the Dallas Mavericks are banking on the fact that Luka Doncic is not going to fully commit to the extent that he does off the court, conditioning, all of the things you've heard about, to such an extent to max out who he is to lead this franchise to a championship or multiple championships. That's what they're betting against. The Los Angeles Lakers feel differently. They think he can win with LeBron now and certainly be the cornerstone for their franchise going forward.
The messaging, whether it's been publicly from Nico Harrison in his 4th year as the general manager, or probably more specifically the owner, Patrick Dumont, that has not helped the situation here in Dallas, as Curry has it knocked away. We'll stay with Golden State.
Look, all trades get judged in a variety of stages. First is the initial reaction, which we know how everybody's shocked about this one. Then there's the short-term reaction to see how each team plays early, longer-term reaction over the next few years, and then finally historical reaction. Well after both of these guys are done, you'll be looking back in this trade. And I just think one thing the Mavs were short-sighted on, in my opinion, Luka's playoff performance.
Prosper missed the dunk challenge by Peyton. But Doncic led them to the finals. They were a 15-win team. They were the 5 seed, and they went to the finals last year. Run out of bounds there by Santos. Steve Kerr thought there should have been a foul, and that's why it was turned over.
There's a wild sequence right there, and you see Steve Kerr upset, thinking that there was a grab that led to that pass. But to continue this on Luka, you're talking about a guy that averaged almost 31 points a game in the playoffs. I mean, he felt like there were nights he carried them by himself to improbable victories during that stretch. And that is just a characteristic that is so hard to find. A pressure player like Luka Doncic, and we won't know how they're going to miss that until they get to the playoffs.
Curry off the mark on the threes, 1 for 5 from deep, 5 points so far in the game. Dallas by 11, 5 minutes to play in the half. Irving banks on the floater. Kyrie Irving with 15 points to lead all scorers. Klay Thompson has 14, so 29 for those two. The Warriors as a team at 39. Payton the cutter with a slam. Looney finds him.
That's the Steph Curry effect right there. Coming off the screen, taking two with them. Great pocket pass to Looney. And then that's the rare weak side cut on that exact action when the ball goes middle. Gary Payton saw a seam and took advantage of it.
Great finish by Christie at the rim. An excellent shooter, but you saw the handle and the ability to finish around the rim there. Curry, underhand lob to Payton, who catches, but can't finish. Another missed layup. That's at least 5 by the Warriors. Thompson splitting the double. Over the head pass, a corner three that's not there for Marshall. Dallas still shooting 55% from the floor and just under 50 from 3. Curry, reverse layup is good. And that is Steph's 3rd basket, 7th point. He has 5 assists. Christie again driving. Has it rejected by Looney out of bounds.
Well timed by Looney. That time Christie went hard middle, thought he had a spin back for an uncontested layup. Kevon Looney with the reach and perfect extension to get that block without fouling.
Butler and Draymond Green back on the floor for Golden State. Butler with 6 points. Green with 4. No rebounds yet. 1 assist for Draymond.
So you saw the rotation for Steve Kerr. You got Butler and Curry together at the start. Butler comes out. Curry comes in. Curry comes back in for Butler. And then now they finish the half together.
Draymond Green not happy with Jonathan Sterling. Thought he was fouled when he deflected the ball out of bounds. Draymond's been simmering close to the line of late. It's Green's 6th game back after missing 10 of 11.
Steve Kerr tried to frame that as enthusiasm. You know, Draymond is into it right now. He's re-energized.
Christie beats the shot clock buzzer with a long 2. Max Christie, 9 points. In his first start as a Maverick, came off the bench in the previous 4 games. A nice pass by Green, and Butler with the jam.
Max Christie coming into this game and made 12 of his 19 threes since he got here, and that was really something that wasn't really exposed in LA. He was more out there to defend. He started to get more comfortable with his confidence, but he is now really exploring his ability as a shooter and a spacer.
Irving unable to get that one to drop. Inside 3 minutes to go in the half. Tough pass to handle from Moody, but he had enough time to collect and set his feet, but he still misfired on the triple try, and it's Dallas ball. Dinwiddie spins deep on Hield, who reaches in and commits the foul. Second on Golden State. Free throws coming up for Dinwiddie. First personal on Buddy Hield. Coming up on the halftime report, presented by Hyundai. Malika and the crew breaking down the first half of this game. Everybody playing in the NBA tonight, so some terrific games. Got an OT thriller between the Knicks and the Hawks. Oklahoma City running its winning streak to 7 games. Got a handful of games tomorrow and the final game before the All-Star break, and then we'll reconvene for regular season games next Friday. The Warriors will be in Houston tomorrow night. That will end a 6-game road trip. They'll start back up next Friday at Sacramento. Dallas is here tomorrow night against Jimmy Butler's former team, the Miami Heat.
I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say this collectively is the shortest 10-man lineup you'll see on an NBA court all season. All guards and for the most part small forwards.
Yeah, the tallest guy out there is probably Butler at 6'7". He's an inch taller than Draymond Green. So it was a shot clock violation on Max Christie. Did not get it away in time. So they took that bucket away. 55-45 Dallas. Just outside 2 to play here in the half. Green cutting and laying it home.
Yeah, Steph Curry coming off that down screen up the middle. As so often happens, you miscommunicate that because of his threat level. 2 defenders jump out. Draymond with an easy slip.
Butler against Irving. Irving goes away from the screen. Marshall now into the chest of Pajemski. Goes up and gets the roll. Haji Marshall, 16 points per game his last 4. Butler got deep position. Well done, though, by Kyrie Irving to knock that ball out of bounds. Let's take a look at that shot that was... Yep, you see the ball still in Christie's hand, so no basket there.
Still in his fingertips. Very difficult to pick that up in real time.
Well, official getting between Marshall and Draymond Green because of the physical contact for the inbound pass. Again, Green on the cut. Healed in the corner. And that one hit the side of the backboard, but a lucky bounce right to Pajemski.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving put his hand in the air there. He knows that was him. He just did not turn and find Pajemski and just get a little chip on him at the three-point line so he doesn't have a free run to the rim to pick up that change.
Most of the scoring as Irving is fouled. And for Dallas has been by 2 guys, Irving and Thompson. They've combined for 29. Meanwhile, everybody that's played for Golden State except one guy has scored, yet Jimmy Butler's the leading scorer with 8. So much more balance offensively for the Warriors. And a 2-man show right now for the Mavs as that's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
The one thing Dallas has done a great job of is defending Golden State, and particularly Jimmy Butler, without fouling him. He has been to the line 28 times in the 2 games since he came to Golden State and has not been able to get unlocked from there to this point.
Yeah, the Warriors as a team only have 6 attempts. Curry able to finish through a little contact on the bank, and then Pajemski gets the steal. Curry calling for it. Here's the skip. Step with a blow-by. The kick out to Green. Curry relocates, fires, can't drill it. Ball batted out. Butler saved. Curry again. This time, he drills it. And the Warriors back within 3.
You give that man the same shot, the same place without moving his feet. That's going to be the end result.
They were down 14 earlier in the quarter. Curry starting to heat up. He's got 12, 2 threes. Christie throws it out of bounds. And they're saying it was touched last by Golden State. I did not see that. It looked like it was clearly a turnover. Steve Kerr is going to challenge it here with 6 on the shot clock.
A dream is the wish your heart made.
Touch mine, Dion.
I sensitive skin. Old Spice Total Body isn't on it.
Gabby, is there anything you want to share?
Not this Old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can go everywhere.
Everywhere.
Rolling on the floor is Dallas ball, but it doesn't look like anybody touches it. May have been a foul there on Curry, but didn't look like he touched the ball as Christie threw it out of play. So a challenge by Steve Kerr.
It looked like there's contact there from Curry on Christie's left arm, which would be like a proximate foul situation. But since they gave the ball back to Dallas, I'm not even sure that that's going to apply in this situation. Typically, the proximate foul would be if they ruled here that it was Golden State's ball and then Dallas challenged it, that's when the proximate foul would come in, indicating that the contact is what forced the turnover.
They're still looking at it. 20.1 seconds remaining in the half. Curry does have 2 fouls already. Got 12 points, 5 assists. Important game. Third meeting of 4. They split the previous 2, and they're right now tied in the loss column. 26 losses each.
It has been determined that there is no foul proximate to the play by Steph Curry. Following that, Dallas throws the ball out of bounds. The ruling on the floor of Dallas possession has been overturned to Golden State possession. The game clock will be reset to 20.5. Golden State keeps their timeout, and they have 1 challenge remaining.
James Williams, excellent description there. Covered everything, so.
Very good. So they're just basically saying that contact right there on Max Christie's left arm does not constitute a foul. Therefore, it goes off Christie last.
So a chance for the Warriors to tie the game, maybe going to halftime.
A great spurt here over this last 3 minutes. Activity defensively has been good, and execution and getting second shots down here has helped.
13-3 run for the Warriors. 9 seconds to go. Curry drives, got it blocked. Loose ball, and Butler comes away with it. Green with 3 seconds left. Gets to the cup and lays it home. 1 second to go. And Prosper won't even try it. A 15-3 close to the second quarter by the Golden State Warriors, trying to win their 3rd straight game. That hasn't happened since mid-November. And the former Splash Brothers, the 2 stars, along with Kyrie Irving, Thompson with 14, Curry with 12. It's a 1-point game. The Hyundai halftime report coming up after the break.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. You Zysol, take Zysol at night.
Oh, it's better than 1 Papa John's pizza, 2 Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's. Bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping.
Where are you going?
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 for T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on gold.
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on us. Plus, families can switch and save 20% on plans plus streaming versus the other big guys.
What a deal. Y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile. Slow down. Da-da-da-da-da.
Sunday is a Sonic blockbuster on ABC, featuring 2 teams that know what it takes to raise banners. It's Cage Bucketeers Utah, South Carolina, Sunday at 1 on ABC.
Clogged gutters can cause big problems fast. Until now. Call 833 Leaf Filter today for your free gutter inspection.
I've had terrible flooding problems on my porch. Now I understand why.
Right now, Leaf Filter is offering a free inspection on your schedule. Leaf Filter is a permanent gutter solution, so you never have to worry about costly damage from clogged gutters again.
Call us today and schedule your free inspection.
To schedule your free inspection, call 833 Leaf Filter today or visit leaffilter.com.
Engineered for performance, crafted for comfort.
We're out here shooting on the Sunday collection.
The Sunday collection is versatility at its finest.
It's Sunday.
Do anything staples that move with you, whether you're on the go, working out, or just chilling at home.
I'm gonna have to edit that in.
The fabric is so good. The Sunday collection takes comfort and performance to the next level.
All right, he's on my team.
Friends, welcome inside our Los Angeles studio. All 30 teams in action tonight. So let's check out tonight's studio update by Taco Bell. The Hawks and the Knicks. This one got good. Under 20 seconds to go in overtime. Knicks by 1.
Brunson Boogie, baby.
Yeah, big I said it's must-watch TV. Whenever Knicks, Atlanta.
Yes.
Trae Young goes for the layup. Can't quite get it to go. George Niang has one more shot.
Is it true Trae had 19 assists?
Yeah, that seems low.
Crazy.
What? Buying threes just because, you know.
What is this one?
Well, I'm on the board, baby.
7 tonight.
6 seems low. Who idea was this? Yeah, I don't know.
Work on it on our hooping studio in the break.
Put our all-stars
That
on
looks
there.
great, honestly. Girl, ew. I got buckets, baby.
Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby and text it to Luca.
Pick 2 of Arby's beef and cheddar and crispy fish sandwiches for $6.99. It's surf and turf, reef and beef, the old bovine and brine, steam milk and land cookies, the old Arby's. We have the meat.
Hey, sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Where's 24/7 sweat protection?
You did this to my bits.
The NBA halftime presented by Hyundai.
The Dallas Mavericks shorthanded in this one, but Klay Thompson, 14 first half points tonight. How's he?
You don't want no puppies, you want a big dog. Baby, let's go. Look, no AD, that's a heartbreaker for the Dallas Mavericks, but instead, look at what experience gets you. Klay and Kyrie combining for 29, that will get you through the lows. Between those two, 5 of 10 from threes, close to what Perk attempted in his career. 14 in his career.
So uncalled
That's right.
for.
You shoot a shoe, right? Right, fam?
Yes.
The Golden State Warriors closed out the half on a 15-3 run, though, making this a 1-point game. Perk, let's save you and get out and run the action around the association here. Let's start here with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Heat. The Heat started off really well in this one behind Bam Adebayo.
Well, they did. Then OKC walked them down. It wasn't nothing. That man right there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, once again, going to work here, pulling up. OKC battled all the way back. They outscored the Heat 32-8 in the fourth quarter. And then let's check in on the Utah Jazz here. And Luka Doncic playing in his second game here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Again, people don't understand. What he possesses, you can't teach. That's the issue.
Look at that.
What he possesses, you cannot teach in the game of basketball. And few have ever possessed
Are we concerned about the score?
Few have ever. Hold on. You see that?
Are we concerned about the score? I think the Jazz might
I give a damn about that score.
Utah Jazz fans. Let's take a look at tonight's electric moment brought to us by Hyundai. It is not Kendrick Perkins.
Oh my God. I was following this game.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, hello.
Hell, KD. French legs off of back to back.
The 30K club looks good on you.
Yo, his commercial was fire, by the way.
Perk, do you forgive me? For my Okay, that's what I thought.
More on the Warriors and the Dallas Mavericks after this.
Let's get it.
This halftime is presented by the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5. Visit HyundaiUSA.com.
Yours was on E. Catch up. Okay, Hyundai. Let's play a quick game.
For what?
Your car.
My car. The Hyundai Sonata Hybrid with an EPA estimated range of 620 miles. This tax season, do more than just catch up. Spring forward with a free 5G phone with select Straight Talk plans. So you can spring for those new sneakers they need, the unlimited streaming he needs. And with Straight Talk, spring for something you never knew you needed. Spring forward with real unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com.
Is juicy chicken your thing? Is spicy hot honey your thing? Introducing new KFC Mike's Hot Honey Chicken. If that's your thing. Just $7 or share it for $25.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges.
It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better, with more cushiony softness. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Get in on buy 1 foot-long, get one free right now in the Subway app. That's right, buy 1 foot-long sub, get another free. Deals this good usually come with a 2-year contract. Grab the deal online or in-app with code FLGOGO, only for a limited time.
Milo's Rewards is here. Join for free today to unlock member perks from the palm of your hand. With every purchase, all members earn points towards Milo's money. Get free gifts to bring home, member deals to get more projects done, and free standard shipping. Start earning for free with Milo's Rewards today.
What are you doing?
Crunching numbers on every NBA matchup.
But with the NBA app, you get real-time stats and highlights while you watch all season long. We're talking exciting plays, buzzer beaters.
And behind-the-scenes access to the league's brightest stars?
All season, all free.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
The NBA halftime, presented by Hyundai.
The Golden State Warriors have clawed their way back into this one, Richard. It's now a 1-point game in the third game with Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry. What are you seeing?
What I like is the second chance points. They have 14 second chance points to just 5. They're killing them on the glass, 9 offensive rebounds to just 3. So it's the energy, it's the hustle, it's the battle that this Warriors team is playing with. They got a little bit more grimy. They're a little bit more grit and grind. And just, I like the aggressiveness that Jimmy brings, and you can see it in the offensive rebound. You can see it in the second chance points.
And you can also see it in the assists, 17 assists on 23 field goals. That to me is Warriors brand of basketball.
The addition of the play-in tournament. Both of these teams, the playoffs has officially started. They're sitting at the 9th and 10th spot, and that's why you can see that they're going to have to, every game is important, and both of these teams are playing extremely hard on both ends and trying to win, and the vets on both sides understand the assignment.
Making a paper airplane?
Yes.
Hit it. Come on, Rich.
Got it.
Come on,
Got it,
Rich.
Rich.
Come on, Rich.
Come on. Oh. Clay Thompson could hit it.
Hey.
Oh, we still squabbling up, huh?
Play for 3.
Are you fine?
This halftime is presented by the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5. Visit HyundaiUSA.com.
Guys, still working, eh? Take tomorrow off. Please.
Looks like you're getting a $3,200 refund.
That's what I'm talking about. Did she mention that at H&R Block, everyone gets their max refund or their money back?
Plus, we always guarantee
100% accuracy on every return.
For real? All that, and you can match the price that I paid my last tax guy?
Yeah.
I can get used to that.
We're here all year.
Switch to H&R Block and we'll match the price you paid for tax prep last year with 100% accuracy and your max refund guaranteed. It's better with Block.
You know what's better than 1 Papa John's pizza? 2 Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's, bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
It doesn't matter where you work. If you're stuck in the same position all day, it's not good for you. That's why we created the original Veritest. It helps you move more while you work so you can feel happier and healthier. Our standing desks and converters are specifically designed to help you stay active and provide all-day ergonomic comfort. They come in a variety of sizes and styles to fit any home or office space. And they're always quick and easy to set up. Plus, our most popular products come with an industry-best lifetime warranty, so it's the last desk you'll ever need to buy. Try Very risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love your workspace, returns are free. Invest in the best for your work and your well-being. Shop our sale and make your dream office a reality.
Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. The Warriors led for just 14 seconds, trailed by as many as 14, but down one as we get ready to start the third. Our first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet, the official sports book of ESPN. Curry with 12 points. He had 7 during a 15-3 run over the final 4 minutes. Jimmy Butler, as we look at our Star Watch, brought to you by T-Mobile, on pace for triple-double in his third game as a Warrior.
Draymond Green using Jimmy Butler right there to draw attention. The easy one right down Main Street. And here, they're going to get Jimmy Butler involved a lot in the post. Too big, too strong for most guards to play him. And then this is just Steph Curry. Great vision, perfect advance pass. Jimmy Butler, easiest 2 of the night.
With more on the Warriors, here's George.
Thanks, Dave. The Warriors are going to change their lineup here to start the second half. They're going to go small, quick post out, Moses Moody in, so Draymond will be at center. When I spoke to Steve Kerr, he just said that he thought that would help them defensively, particularly at the point of attack. And also, he felt like they needed to clean up just some of the turnovers and just kind of the wild play on offense as well. But the biggest thing was cleaning up defensively, and that's why Moody will start this half.
And George, this was the starting 5 in their win over Milwaukee on Monday. They're 2-0 since they got Jimmy Butler and since he's played. 8 points for Draymond Green in that first half. Klay Thompson with 14. How about Olivier Prosper, who's the tallest player on the floor at 6'8" for Dallas? He had 6 assists in that first half. Shot clock at 1, and it's going to be a foul on Curry before the buzzer, and that will be 3 personal fouls on Curry. We're going to go to the monitor here and see if the foul occurred before the shot clock violation. Meanwhile, Max Christie holding the back of his head. Mavs can't afford to lose anybody else.
I didn't like this call. I thought Steph Curry really anticipated that. As that ball was in the air, Steph Curry's sliding. There's contact there.
To see if the foul occurs prior to the expiration of the shot clock.
We'll take a look. Again, Dallas, for people that may not have tuned in at the start of the telecast, they're down 3 starters with Anthony Davis out, Daniel Gafford out, P.J. Washington out, so Dante Exum was going to start, but then he's out as well. So Christie getting his first start. Curry disagreed with the call. Right now, that doesn't matter. All that matters is, was it called prior to the shot clock violation?
I thought his anticipation was really good on that. That's not going to be the issue, whether it's a foul or not. Did the clock run
After
out?
review, it has been determined that the defender makes illegal contact with the dribbler with 11:36 and .1 on the shot clock. Therefore, the foul stands as called. Defensive foul, sign out, balance.
Now, Steve Kerr still has a challenge because he won his challenge in the first half, but he's going to save it here. That is the third foul on Curry.
Double dose of bad luck. Sliding slightly. You see the contact. They were looking at the shot clock. Clearly, the contact does take place before the expiration of the shot clock, and that's what they were reviewing, not whether there was a foul or not. So Curry timed that up pretty good. Not a lot of contact on that for him to draw his third foul.
So 14 on the shot clock. That's what it resets to after the defensive foul. Butler against Kyrie Irving. Irving putting it on the deck. It kisses it home. +1. What a shot by Kyrie Irving. Age 32 in year 14, just as nifty with the basketball.
The Warriors start small because they want more switchability, but as a result, there's just not a lot of size to look at for any of these Dallas Mavericks perimeter players. So if you can put your head down and get an angle on somebody, you're not going to meet a lot of resistance in that paint. Kyrie Irving knew that, shifted hands, was able to get it to go.
Second foul on Butler. Thought it was interesting. Jason Kidd a couple weeks ago said Kyrie Irving has really grown as a leader. So we asked him before the game, how about now, given all of the movement and the injuries? And Kidd said, Kyrie's been great. He's been an encourager, been an excellent teammate. And with all the young guys on the roster, according to Kidd, he's really had an impact. Here he is racing up the floor with his team up 4. Klay Thompson hit 4 threes in that first half against his former team. Kicks it out to Christie. Bounces it down low. Edwards, easy 2.
And you see right there, you're taking advantage of Draymond as the backline defender. He's much ready to come up and try to take a charge. Exactly what he does here. Dallas makes the extra pass. Don't stay timeout to adjust.
Kohl's has lots to love this Valentine's Day. From fun and unexpected gifts, to luxe Sephora favorites, to jewelry that sparkles. However you plan to celebrate, get 15% off some of your gifts when you shop at Kohl's. Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby and text it to deliver.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for McDonald's, that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Monday.
We all get a case of the Mondays sometimes. So Coors Light made a better case to help you chill. Get a case of the Mondays.
Good morning, commuters. Looks like we got traffic backed up for miles. Starting with a downed tree blocking East Avenue and a broken water main causing a bottleneck on the westbound lanes. We've got weekend travelers flooding the turnpike, meaning it's bumper-to-bumper traffic for the foreseeable future. I'd get comfortable. You might be there for a while.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it.
But why? Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun? Red Bull gives you wings. But only if you drink it.
Aww.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
During the commercial, Steve Kerr came out to midcourt to have a conversation with James Williams. It escalated. Kerr got a technical foul and had to be held back by assistant coach Terry Stotts. And a little bit from Draymond Green to avoid getting a second technical and an ejection.
Yeah, Steve Kerr was laying out the case for the last 3 plays. You know, the foul on Curry we talked about, he didn't think that was a foul. Jimmy Butler then gets called for a foul in the and one, which was a minimal contact. And then he thought Jimmy Butler got held on the post-entry pass that went out of bounds.
Irving gets the free throw. Here's George.
Legs, you nailed it. That's exactly what he was telling his staff right there, that he was holding on to Jimmy Butler, and he was emphatic about it. He was still hot about it, cursing up a storm out there, saying it was unbelievable. He couldn't believe that they couldn't see that.
When cooler heads are prevailing and the cooler head is Draymond Green, you know Steve Kerr is pretty hot. Moody driving, hangs, and finishes off the windows. Irving went straight up, and they were chest to chest.
Strong finish, hanging in the air. Kyrie Irving got over there nice and nicely and got vertical. Moody had to get creative on that finish.
That's 9 for Moody, right at his season high, which is a season average, rather, which is a career high. Irving, up top 3, spins out, rebound Moody. One more game for each team before the All-Star break. Mavs are home to Miami tomorrow. The Warriors will be in Houston tomorrow night. Each team at 26 losses, tied for 8th in the West in that department. Moody, wide open corner shot, short on the 3. Christie with a rebound. Warriors have won 2 in a row at Chicago, at Milwaukee. The last time they won 3 straight games, November 10th to November 15th. Remember, they started 12-3, but they're 15-23 since. One of the worst records in the NBA during that span. A forced turnover, lost Curry, and too tall for Jimmy Butler.
And Steph with the good hands on Clay for the steal, but just a little too high for Jimmy Butler to convert.
Turnover number 8 on Golden State. Foul 25 feet away from the goal by Buddy Hield. 2 on him, 3 on the Warriors.
Kyrie's shaking his head a little bit at Buddy Hield, saying, "You're not going to get me on an island like that, and I'm not going to get something good out of it." And he sold it pretty well with the hand, but Buddy Hield got caught reaching.
Prosper. Bodies hit the floor. Could have easily called an offensive foul on Prosper, knocking Green to the ground. Gets the basket. Dallas by 7, 65-58. Butler kept the pivot foot down as he dislodged Irving. Hill puts it on the deck, goes to the left, flips it up. No, ball bending around Moody. Cleans it up for 2. Christie on the other end. To Thompson. Catch and shoot. Good. Klay Thompson. 5th 3 of the game.
It's one of those situations. You're in the area, but when Klay Thompson is feeling it the way that he is, it doesn't matter. You've got to prevent him from catching it in the first place.
Over the last 10 games, Klay Thompson nearly shooting 50% from 3. Got off to a little bit of a slow start with his new team, but he's found a rhythm here the last few weeks. Just turned 35. We get another coach's challenge, this time by Jason Kidd on the out-of-bounds call. Meanwhile, Thompson with 17 points, 5 threes.
Why do you do things the hard way? It's so bad. What is it by?
Issa, I got all your forms. I'll take it from here.
Now Texas is getting a TurboTax expert who does everything for you. So you can have your cake and you get it.
This is one of the millions of new and used cars you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh no, I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Matayo, and this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Fortune Jr. need to replace their brakes, and an AutoZoner helps them find a deal on the right parts. Get incredible savings at AutoZone's A to Z savings event, now through March 10th.
NBA basketball is on center stage. An incredible action is on full display. The league's budding stars taking flight. Global stars adding flavor from all over the world. Some of basketball's greatest playing at the top of their game, while all of us are sitting on the edge of our seats. Thunder Timberwolves, tomorrow on TNT.
For the most comfortable, luxurious, eco-friendly, and affordable, handcrafted American-made mattresses on the market today. Delivered and set up in any room of your house. Saatva, luxury mattresses made affordable.
Guys, stop dressing like this. Dress like this. This is the perfect polo for any occasion, and the comfort and stretch are unmatched. The signature firm semi-spread collar adds a touch of sophistication and class, but still gives you that everyday comfort with the relaxed fit. Easily elevate the look by throwing on one of Collars & Co.'s sweaters, and because of the design of the polo, it'll look as if you're wearing a dress shirt underneath. Head over to Collars & Co. now to elevate your style and comfort. Use code TV for 20% off site-wide at collarsandco.com.
Is Cialis really better than Viagra? Does it last longer than Viagra? Are sample packs available? Get started with a 30-day sample pack. Generics now only $1 per tablet at rexmd.com/30.
Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. Successful challenge by Jason Kidd. It was last touched by Jimmy Butler, but Dallas is now out of challenges, and there's still 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mavericks with an 8-point lead, 68-60 over Golden State. They've passed Tim Leckler, George Sedano here, and Big D. This is the sixth game for the Mavericks since their trade of Luka Doncic, essentially for Anthony Davis and Max Christie, who has it blocked by Green, and also Jimmy Butler's trade by Miami to the Warriors. Butler gets the rebound off the miss by Thompson. That's his fifth forward. He has 6 assists and 8 points in his third game as a Warrior. The Mavs are without Anthony Davis in this game as Green banks at home. Davis expected to miss several weeks with an adductor injury suffered Saturday. Such a smart play by Draymond. Gets it in the post. Everybody expects him to be a passer out of the post, so instead goes in a quick spin and an easy layup. Irving, a game-high 19 points, puts it up. And nails a three-pointer. That is 2 threes now for Irving. Irving's obviously got a great handle, but he's also one of the all-time great shooters. When you consider there's only 8 guys who've gone 50, 40, 90, 50% from the floor, 40 from 3, 90 from the line. Kyrie's one of them, and he's flirting with it just about every year. As he drops another one, right on Kim with the marksmanship, and the lead is back to 12. And make no mistake, Kyrie Irving starts feeling it like that. He is going to run for the next one. He had no doubt in his mind coming off the hand up. He's going to pull another one and trifecta. Kyrie Irving taking over the game here in the third. Mavs fans haven't had much to cheer about the last few games. 3 threes in 41 seconds for Kyrie Irving. Butler on the stick back. Well, this is why the Mavericks organization believes they're still going to have an elite Irving again from 30 feet. And missed that time. When you finally get AD back, but right now, Kyrie is doing it all by himself. Irving drives and kicks. Marshall waited for it. At the side of the rim, out of bounds to Golden State. Irving going to get a much deserved breather. And he asked for one. Only because he's exhausted from sprinting the court, running into shot after shot, trying to get that fourth one. Couldn't play. You know, he has played 40 minutes or more, 4 straight games. And obviously they're shorthanded right now. The size up front, the scoring prowess of Anthony Davis, another guy to run your offense. There's even more responsibility he's shouldering right now. He's got 28 points. Curry's got 12, has not scored yet in the second half. And we're at the midway point of the third. From the elbow. And Curry, there's some contact. All out of bounds, though. Last touch by the Warriors. No foul call. NBA All-Star Weekend starts Friday in San Francisco. The celebrity game at ESPN. The ESPN app Barry Bonds and Jerry Rice as the head coaches. It'll take place in Oakland Arena starting at 7 Eastern Time, 4 Pacific. Buddy Hield of the Warriors will take part in the three-point contest. Several players from Golden State will be involved in the Rising Stars game. Christie over Curry, no good. Quick outlet to Curry. In transition, Christie knows he wants to pull up for three, so he met him out there at the strike. Pajinski missed the layup. Yeah, Dallas will survive without Irving, knowing he needs rest. Behind the back, Thompson to Marshall. Back to Clay. Step back three. Thompson, no good. Have it out to Steph.
Right now, without Kyrie in the game, clearly no AD to go to. It is going to be Klay Thompson's motion and movement that they're going to try to utilize to start their offense.
Curry against Thompson. Play right there, and Curry throws it away. Very upset with Buddy Hield on where he cut.
Upset with the cut. Good defense there by Klay Thompson on Steph Curry. Initially squared him up, prevented him from getting into his step back, and then Buddy Hield on the cut. I think Curry didn't think he was really trying to get the basketball as if he wasn't expecting that pass.
The Mavericks are down 50 points per game. That's the total of the guys that are out, yet they've scored 77. They're up 13. Prosper's had an excellent night, basically the starting center for the Mavericks, and most of it's been as a distributor with 6 assists. He also has 6 points. Wild shot by Marshall, but it banks in. Curry on the other end. Hands it off for Payton. That's 2 threes for Gary Payton.
He's only averaging like 11 minutes a game in the last 5. He has had his minutes cut a little bit, contributing for the 3-point line, and it's not uncharacteristic.
Christie with another basket. He's got 9. Looney. Blocks for Payton. And easy 2.
Problem right now for the Warriors is this end. They've got to get this basketball corralled. If you're going to go small, you got to keep the ball out of the lane. Now they put Looney on the floor, but there's still more dribble penetration breaking down their defense.
Empty possession by Dallas. Euro step Pajinski. He scores back to a 10-point game. It was a 1-point lead for Dallas at halftime. Extended it to 15. Warriors now getting back to 10. And a timeout to get Kyrie Irving back on the floor. 3:27 to go here in the third.
Guys, still working, eh? Take tomorrow off. Keys.
Can we deduct our kids' braces?
I do not know.
Oh, I was asking an H&R Block tax pro. It's actual live human help for no extra cost.
It's gonna make doing our own taxes online so easy.
There's also this AI tax assist that's available 24/7 for questions.
So you can pretty much get help whenever you need it? What do they know about crochet?
Do your own taxes online with H&R Block and get unlimited expert help and AI tax assist at no additional cost.
A rush take brought to you by Subway. Kyrie Irving on fire in the corner.
And Kyrie is just putting on a show, taking over, gets the first one uncontested, and now it is on. Kyrie doing his work off the catch and then off the pull-up out of the backcourt, bringing this fans base to their feet.
A lot of fans changing their reactions to joy here tonight, but there still are some fans really upset. With more on that, let's check it with George.
Yeah, Dave, that's the case. Behind the basket to your right, there were several fans who had their signs taken away from them that had some derogatory stuff towards the organization. Now, the fans were not ejected, okay, so they were allowed to stay. The signs were taken away, and then there was one particular gentleman who had a T-shirt on with some explicit language directed towards the organization. He was told he had to cover it up or he would have to leave. He has covered it up and zipped up his jacket. When I spoke to fans in that area about kind of their frustration beyond the obvious with Luka, they talked about the lack of a haul and the return for Luka. That's another part of the frustration that they have around here is just getting not only just Anthony Davis, one thing, he's a good player, but the one first-round pick, they felt like for a generational player, they should have gotten more. Like,
and we'll look at some of the first-round picks that have been exchanged in recent trades. Mikal Bridges, Rudy Gobert, and I think that's something that certainly the Mavs organization is going to have to live with. That is, I don't think there's any hole that probably would have been enough for Luka, but certainly without exploring options around the league, you wouldn't have known exactly what the top bidder was going to give you.
Curry with the layup, his first points of the third quarter. So as the Mavs turn the page, assuming Anthony Davis is good for the playoffs and hopefully back before then,
upgrade. Very difficult for me to take that lead, but say better. They went to the finals a year ago. They ended up losing to inarguably the best team in the NBA. So for me to take that leap and looking at the landscape in the Western Conference, I'm not going to go there. They will be a very good team. Anthony Davis is a massive difference maker on both ends of the floor. They can play different lineups, two bigs together, which Jason Kidd feels like might be the way to a championship now in the NBA. When you look at Oklahoma City pairing two bigs together, you look at the East and what Cleveland does on a nightly basis with two bigs. He thinks more and more teams are going to start going to two bigs, so the look will be different. Defensively, they will be better. But when you take a guy that's that good in the postseason off your roster, it's hard for me to take that leap.
Curry in and out. He did that earlier in the game, and it went back in. That one stayed out. He's 6 of 16, 2 of 8 from 3. Irving, no. Hit the court. Irving a little slow to get up, but he's okay. Still 5 on 4. Moody electing not to take the shot. That allowed Irving to get back defensively on Podziemski. 2-minute mark here in the third. Back to an 8-point game. And Curry, it's fouled by Marshall. That's just the second team foul. We'll take a look at the upcoming All-Star schedule. NBA All-Star Practice presented by AT&T. Saturday on NBA TV, the NBA HBCU Classic presented by AT&T to follow. State Farm All-Star Saturday night on TNT. And on Sunday on TNT, the NBA All-Star Game. Again, Steph Curry will take part in his 11th All-Star Game, making his 10th start. He'll do it in front of the hometown fans. First time in 25 years the Bay Area hosts the All-Star Game. Looney at the high post, takes the shot, off target. Irving with the basketball.
Important close to this quarter for Golden State. They've weathered the storm that Kyrie Irving gave them, got the single digits again with a beautiful drive. Najee Marshall right there.
Catch and shoot, Moody, and he swishes it through for 3. Moody with 14 points now. Double figures in 12 of his last 14 games. He'll take part in the skills challenge of the All-Star Game. 4th-year pro out of Arkansas. Here's Irving moving to his left. Skip to the corner. Good look. Marshall can't knock it down. Curry on the bench right now here in the final minute of the third. On to Butler. Butler baseline drive. And the shot went off. Offensive rebound, Santos. Moody again. That one no good. Podziemski there. He's an excellent rebounder. They're going to wave it off, though. Still a foul on Dallas. Only the first in the last 2 minutes. It's on Kyrie. That's 2 on him.
Golden State doing a great job with the collective offensive rebounding coming from all angles. And anybody that's got a free run to the rim, they're all crashing right now, giving themselves additional opportunity.
+6 offensive rebounds for Golden State. Again, without Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford hurt the other day as their starting center, knee injury. Monday against Sacramento, going to be out at least a couple weeks. Derek Lively's going to be out for a while. Ankle injury. Dwight Powell is still not available. Their whole front court basically decimated by injuries. Thompson turns and fires. The three not there. And here's Butler up the court. Picked up by Irving. Pajemski on the step back. The rainbow is not there. Edwards with the offensive rebound. Here's Brandon Williams gave Dallas good minutes in the first half. He got a block there by Moody, though. He had 2 blocks. Williams did. 8 points. It's just a short spurt at the end of the half.
It was tremendous defense by Moody because Williams hit him with a great hesitation at the three-point line. Moody was able to keep his balance, retreat, and then use that length to get a piece.
Butler on the drive. Moody from the corner. Can't splash it through. The stick back, no. Moody the second time, no. And the foul called on that second attempt by Looney that didn't go in. But he'll be at the free throw line.
Now you see the direct issue for the Mavericks with these small lineups. When you got all that size, not in uniform, this is a problem. And the raw numbers for the game aren't bad for Dallas. But in this stretch right here, after Dallas had looked like they took control when Kyrie Irving went off, the offensive rebounding has been a big factor here for Golden State in cutting into this lead.
Yeah, 20 to 8 second chance points in favor of Golden State. We already touched on the dominance on the offensive glass. 8 points, 38 for Dallas, but a lot of those are Irving in transition. He's also obviously hit some threes, as we just showed you. Kevon Looney at the line. Edwards picked up the foul. Just the 7th attempt for the Warriors at the line. Only the 15th for the game combined.
All things considered, assuming Golden State doesn't allow some miracle shot to go in here, I think Steve Kerr, all things considered, is going to be feeling okay because that third quarter barrage that Kyrie hit him with felt like Dallas should be up a lot more right now.
5-point game after 3. Kyrie Irving with 28 points, 13 in the third, but the Mavs lead is down to 5 with 1 quarter to play here in Big Game.
I was out on a delivery and I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
There we were. Driver versus reptile. Battle was legendary. Please. You don't own a pet snake, do you? Maybe now. My friends will believe it.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
Good morning with Vocalax.
Good morning. Yeah.
Try Vocalax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes, making your good morning even better with Vocalax.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
So I just talk.
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then pile it down and spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had...
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 series with Gemini Live.
On top of the world, me and my the mud, now we are lit. It's all good to be rich, back in pockets. The things that can eat a money problem. Me and my friends.
A Complete Unknown is now nominated for 8 Academy Awards. More on tape, including Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Director, and Best Picture of the Year. A Complete Unknown, rated R.
Malika Andrews. Let's take a look at tonight's big deal moment brought to you by Walmart, the Trailblazers and the Nuggets, and this is all about Jamal Murray. He had a career night against Portland, scored 45 points through 3 quarters, finished with a new career high, 55 points for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets get this one, 132-121. Let's get you out to Dallas for the fourth quarter.
The Ashley President's Day sale going on now. Feel the freedom to get your best rest ever with up to $200 off adjustable bases. Plus, you can snooze now, pay later with 0% interest for 60 months. Shop more deals in-store and online, only at Ashley.
You just can't beat a post-game burger at McDonald's, right? And you can't beat the Angel Reese special. All right, let's break it down. It's a quarter pounder with my favorite barbecue sauce, American cheese, crispy bacon, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. Get the Angel Reese special at McDonald's. What are you waiting for?
It all started with a small business idea.
It's a pillow with a speaker in it. That's right, Craig.
Pulling in the perfect team to get the job done.
I'm just here for the internet. AT&T, it's super fast.
You locked us out?
And when we were thrown a curveball, we had everything we needed.
It's internet hour. Don't worry, we have AT&T internet backup.
The next level network for small business.
I sold a pillow.
Welcome back to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. We're here with Jason Kidd, the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, the engine today, 28 points. What does he do, though, for the rest of the group?
He makes it easier, but we need him to go big again in the fourth quarter. But his leadership, he's keeping guys positive. He's telling them to attack. And again, he had a big first 3 quarters. We need him to have a big fourth.
Steph having a rare, inefficient night. How have you been able to kind of corral him?
Well, that's tough. We got a fourth quarter still to be played. So, again, we got to keep him up the 3-point line and make him drive, and hopefully he misses a couple more shots.
JK, good luck. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye, guys. Back to you. Well, George, JK just said they needed another brilliant fourth quarter from Kyrie Irving. Off to a good start with that scoop and finish. He's got 30. Butler gets deep. And we'll go to the foul line. Kyrie's one of the best finishing smaller guards this league has ever seen. His ability to manipulate the basketball in the air makes it so difficult to time up how to contest it or block it or alter it at the rim, and he can do it with either hand as well.
And Jimmy Butler at the line, he's just 0 for 1 in this game. The previous 2 games, 23 of 28 with the Warriors. The Four Nations face-off continues tomorrow with our first game on ESPN and ESPN+. U.S. taking on Finland in Montreal. 8 Eastern. Coverage drops with the point at 7. We talked about Butler's ability to get to the foul line. That's something Steve Kerr talked about even before the trade, that they is looking to improve their roster, needed to find somebody that could get to the free throw line. Butler does that as well as anybody.
It's easy points. It helps you set your defense. It also gives more opportunity to rest defensively for guys like Steph Curry to give him pressure. So it's a big part of what Jimmy Butler brings to this team.
Irving thought Butler just committed a goaltending violation. Green in the short corner, back it down, tried to shovel it to Hield, and it was knocked out of bounds. And it didn't look like Draymond was real pleased with Hield. We've seen a couple times Hield's teammates not real thrilled with his cutting, and he struggled shooting the ball tonight, 1 of 6 from 3.
He's getting yelled at for his cuts. I think they should yell at him for his shooting, maybe. Is right now, he needs to step up and contribute in this, but he had a great start to the season. 6 out of his first 7 games, he had 20 points. Incredibly hot start. He's had 1 20-point game the rest of the season.
Green's lob knocked away by Thompson, and you got to think they need Hield shooting. Golden State this year is not a great three-point shooting team. That's what Buddy Hield is there for. Williams with a step through, draws the foul on Draymond Green. The first on the Warriors in the quarter, and the first on Green. So Williams, who's played under 20 games this year for Dallas, will be at the line.
And look, Buddy Hield, Draymond still trying to work it out on that cut. Buddy Hield trying to find out exactly what Draymond wanted him to do. Buddy Hield is critical to this team. To get back to your point, they just need his shooting because he is one of those guys. He's streaky, and if he can give you that more consistently, it just again takes the pressure off of the other side of the floor, where Steph Curry and potentially Jimmy Butler are operating. And now with Jimmy Butler, he's going to get even better looks
because of the times that Butler posts up and draws double teams in the paint, particularly those nights when he's getting to the line. So Buddy Hield, so critical for this team, really has not gotten it going at all tonight.
They're a 36% three-point shooting team, the Warriors. That's the second worst of the Steve Kerr era as Williams pokes it away. They're going to say a kicked ball. Jason Kidd now has come onto the floor. Jason Goble, the official, has to tell him to go back to the bench. We saw Steve Kerr get teed up earlier in the game. Not Draymond Green is in there also.
They're having a discussion here because the official on the ball is saying that this ball was deflected by his hand. James Williams came running in from further down the court to say it was kicked. So it's off his foot. Yeah, his foot hit it first, and then his hand hit. That's clearly a kick. It stops the ball dead in its tracks. So that is a kick. James Williams did see that correctly.
Officials are still having a lengthy conversation about that. Now they're changing the call.
I'm not sure what.
So you just saw Brandon Williams. He was smiling at us as if to say, yeah, we just got one. Oh, now we're being told 8-second violation, but there was 17 on the shot clock. Christie gets to the lane and gets to the basket, and Dallas back up 9. Timeout, Steve Kerr. A lot of confusion here in Dallas from the Warriors sideline.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I could have sworn it was open.
Rookie move. I was a rookie once.
Caitlin Clark.
Aren't you rookie of the year? That was last year. Ancient history. The stories that I could tell you. Here, pull up a chair.
Okay, I meant this rookie driver made that rookie move.
Whoa, dude, you need someone with more experience. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, State Farm's here to help, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Game? Oh, man.
Rookie move. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi. Playing for an ultra?
Racing for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior like thee.
Target made Up and Up for you, helping you save on hand soaps. With plant-derived ingredients and custom fragrances. With luscious foam to stir the senses. We made Up and Up for you, only at Target.
Oh, it's better than one Papa John's pizza, 2 Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's. Bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
Rory never thought she would live out her dream. One day, she did. You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package. Introducing new Roxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED treatment gel.
Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby, and text it to Luca.
It feels like
Shop the Valentine's Day sale and love the savings. Only at K.
Real recognize real. Real taste. Unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment. Crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
How are
right, I'm Scott Van Pelt, getting set for SportsCenter here in the nation's capital. A very busy night in the NBA. We'll have live reaction from Dallas here from Jason Kidd, Steve Kerr, also how Luka and the Lakers did tonight in Utah. Not very good. Game of the night in the Garden, and what a comeback from OKC. We'll show you all that and more after this game. We'll visit with Tim Legler as well. David, Tim, back to you.
All right, Scotty, look forward to that. We still got a lot of time left here. Let's get an explanation from George of what actually happened, because we were confused as well as Steve Kerr, as Curry misses the three. George?
Dave Legs, I spoke to Jason Goble and James Williams at the break and asked them what transpired there. They said no 8-second violation, that there was an inadvertent whistle, and that's why they had to huddle up. So none of that play mattered in regards to the kickball, hence why Golden State got the ball, but it was because of an inadvertent whistle, not because of the kickball or an 8-second violation, as Williams scores the basket there.
All right, so thanks for the explanation, and the lead is now 11.
Still doesn't explain the fact that the ball was kicked.
Yes.
Before he deflected it with his hands. So unfortunate for Golden State to give him a layup after all the confusion.
Brandon Williams has 12 points off the bench in 12 minutes. Another missed layup by the Warriors. Draymond Green unable to score. Here's Klay Thompson, 17 points, 5 3-pointers. Kyrie with 30 points. Second straight game with 30. Loses the ball inside, taken away by Green.
That's just strength right there. Draymond Green ripping that ball away from Kyrie Irving after he took it a little bit too deep with the penetration.
Hill driving. Another missed layup. Butler with the putback. Butler with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists in his third game as a Golden State Warrior after the trade from the Heat. Here's Christie, who is part of the Luka trade, driving on Curry. Irving, wide open, lets it fly. And it's good. Kyrie Irving with 5 3-pointers and 33 points.
And Kyrie making him pay, but that is all caused again by getting beat off the dribble into the lane and causing rotation.
Excellent pass by Green to the high-flying Gary Payton for the easy stuff.
Again, now we're seeing both teams without a big on the court. So this floor is completely spread. Very little help behind you if you get beat off the dribble. Golden State's got to execute these switches the way that they just did on the first one.
The double Irving finds Thompson. Long three. Out there. Curry rebounds. Golden State trying to cut it to single figures again as Butler is fouled by Klay Thompson. Second team foul.
That last possession defensively for Golden State, rather than wait for the penetration to come to them, Draymond Green just sprinted across the court to get the ball out of Kyrie Irving's hands immediately on the sideline and live with the decision-making on the weak side. Klay Thompson got a decent look, but it was a deep look, and of course a miss.
A lot of people were curious about the Green-Butler dynamic. How do you think that will ultimately play out as Curry misses another three? He is 2 for 10.
Well, I think ultimately where those two guys are going to be in sync is they're great communicators defensively, great versatility, and great anticipation. And I think there's going to be a lot of mutual respect for that end of the floor from Draymond Green toward Jimmy Butler.
Christie with the blow-by. Hennings can't finish. It fell off the net, and then Prosper pokes it out of play. Golden State ball. A lot of people, when the trade was made for Butler, as he gets inside for 2 and a foul, a lot of people wondered, well, the Warriors need shooting. But if you look at Jimmy Butler's numbers in the playoffs, they're not gaudy in terms of three-point shooting. But he shot 35% from 3 over the course of his career in the playoffs. His numbers everywhere go way up in the playoffs.
He can have nights where he feels more comfortable if he makes some early mid-range shots where he can extend his range. But for the most part, this is where he has a problem. And particularly if you advance the ball the way Golden State just did, if you're a knockback, it's similar in a lot of ways to the way you have to play Giannis early up the floor. If you don't have guys basically extended fingertip to fingertip to take away gaps. Jimmy Butler is going to eat up that space all night long and then physically play through you to try to get to the line.
He's happy. He got the 2-year big contract for over $100 million he was looking for from Miami. He's got 7 points here in the quarter. The Warriors are back within 7 with 7:15 to play. Irving on the step back. Hits another one. Kyrie Irving, 36 points.
Just too good. Moses Moody, or Buddy Hield rather, played that well.
On a pass by Curry to Butler will go back to the line.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do about this one. I mean, Buddy Hield is right there in the space. Kyrie able to stop so quickly and put that ball behind his back as he steps away from the defender. Buddy Hield with a little shake of the head running down the court. Like, what more do you want me to do? There really isn't anything. A great player in this league gets feeling the way Kyrie Irving is right now. That basket looks a lot bigger.
Again, gets obviously a lot of notoriety for the handle, but all-time great shooter. Again, when you look at that 50-40-90 club, another guy like that, Steve Nash. Steve Nash, 4 times was a 50-40-90 guy. Known as a great passer, known as a guy with a great handle, but tremendous shooter as well.
Yeah, and Kyrie Irving can do it from every platform. That's how you get numbers like that. He's great. The mid-range off the dribble, tremendous finisher we talked about. And obviously he can get going from the three-point line. He has not shot the ball particularly well from the three as of late. Just 7 for 25 on threes in his last 4 games coming in, but he got it going in this one.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler with 2 more free throws, up to 19 points now. Christie stumbles, and he got knocked down. It's a foul on Moody. 2 on the Warriors here in the quarter, 2 on Moody for the game.
And somehow, some way, despite the fact that Golden State really has not corralled Kyrie Irving, they only find themselves down 8. And it becomes a matter of consecutive possessions, being able to string together stops. Jimmy Butler's starting to get them to a rhythm at the other end now, getting to the basket and getting to the line. But it starts here for Golden State to make a stand.
Irving on the catch. Curry right there. Irving with a gorgeous step through, but he couldn't finish at the rim. Curry on the move. Just 14 points on the game. And stripped by Irving. Steph gets it back. Fumbles it away. 3 on 2. Marshall out to Christie. Midway through the 4th quarter. Christie, contact. And no whistle. Basket counts over Christie. 13 points for Christie in his first start as a man. Butler loses it as he's trying to drive and turns it over. The back giveaways by Golden State, 14 for the game.
Good pressure on the ball. Jimmy Butler turns a corner, just goes right off his knee. Off the bounce. Nice job by Brandon Williams staying in front.
A timeout by Dallas. The Mavs trying to get to 3 games above 500. Trying to send the Warriors back to 500.
I'll show you the ropes, kid. Show you the ropes. There it is. I'll show you the ropes.
All price you need, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people.
And now your action weather broadcast. We've got shifting weather conditions on the horizon. Expect high winds, scattered thunderstorms, front, and dense fog. It's a wild one out there.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
It's usually just one person trying on shoes.
Discover doubles your cash back at the end of your first year, so I'm going to use mine to get something for my beautiful stunt double, Eileen.
You earn, we match.
Wow.
Discover Cashback Match.
We'll take them.
Great.
Look at him, streaming direct
TV without a satellite dish. Just living it up.
Did you see how fast that guy found the game? He hardly struggled at all.
You know, every day is a struggle for us pigeons. Meanwhile, he's flipping through channels faster than a peregrine falcon. Ugh.
You know, I dated a falcon once.
Oh, Janice? She was a common barn owl.
To me, she wasn't.
Find your games easy. No satellite dish.
You know, I still play cards with her mom.
Asia, your car's small.
It's a little cramped, but it's fine.
Fine? When you became MVP once, was that fine? No. You did it thrice.
They built you a statue.
But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
You're right. It's not fine.
I can't feel my legs.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
Dealing with this team when they get repetition right. These guys, when they compete at a high level, it's gonna be fun.
Piece by piece.
Two of the greatest that ever laced them up.
It's Saturday prime time in a Sunday showcase doubleheader on ABC.
NBA All-Star Weekend starts Friday in San Francisco. Celebrity game on ESPN, the ESPN app. Barry Bonds and Jerry Rice, the head coaches from Oakland Arena, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Micah Parsons of the Cowboys with some throwdown for the celebrity game last year. Here are the updated standings with the Lakers losing tonight to the Utah Jazz. Minnesota lost tonight. So you look at those teams at 26 losses. Those teams are just 3 back of 6. Top 6 don't have to play in the play-in tournament.
Yeah, you're talking about Dallas State on the cusp of the play-in and being out of it, and that's why all these games matter. Tiebreakers, all of that. These teams are so tightly bunched together.
So another great Cowboy pass rusher, DeMarcus Ware. Prosper missed it at the rim, and it's rebounded by Curry. Looking to push. Golden State down 10 midway through the fourth. Warriors have more turnovers than field goals here in the quarter. Green penetrating baseline, count the basket and one. A 3-point opportunity for Green, who's got 12 points on the night. On Prosper, his second, third team foul. Check that fifth team foul. Warriors going to shoot free throws the rest of the game.
That's great recognition. Draymond Green saw that the help off of him was a little bit off the floor toward Curry's. That means when that ball was swung to him in the corner, that's just a difficult angle then to slide, recover, and get there and position yourself properly, sliding the entire time. 3-point play conversion for Draymond.
8th assist for Curry. The Warriors getting points at the stripe here in the fourth quarter, and again in the penalty for the rest of the game. Irving, 36 points to pace all scores. Out of double team, his pass knocked away by Pajemski. Green pushing tempo, middle of the floor, and knocked out of bounds by Marshall. Each of these teams plays one more game before the All-Star break. Golden State heads to Houston. Warriors host the Heat tomorrow night. One more meeting between these two teams. It's a week from Sunday at ABC in San Francisco. Curry for 3. Third 3-pointer for Curry, and it's a 4-point game.
And Max Christie will learn. He had him defended well the first time, and when that ball went into the post, he turned his head for a split second, and he comes right back to Steph Curry.
6 quick Warrior points. They double Irving and almost got tied up. Marshall with the skip. Thompson, rhythm dribble. Can't answer for 3. And Draymond Green comes down with a loose ball as Edwards couldn't handle the rebound. Curry trying to get some airspace. Crosses over Christie. Can't bury the 3, though. Long rebound, Santos.
One of the few times Steph reacts as if he knows it's going in, and it doesn't end up that way.
Pajemski gets loose. All the attention, Ron Curry on the perimeter, and Pajemski able to sneak past the defense and get an easy layup. 8-0 run. Christie fouled by Santos. That's the third team foul. First on Santos.
And Dallas is going to have to tighten up things right now because Steph Curry's wreaking havoc with his shooting, but then also with just motion and the problem it creates. This happens so often with Steph Curry. Two defenders jumping out toward him off of the screen, leaves that slip open.
Moody's defending Irving off the ball. Christie, pull-up jumper. Got it. Max Christie came over on the Luka Doncic trade with another 15-point game. He scored that in every game since joining the Mavs. Curry with the blow-by gets through two defenders and draws the foul. 2 free throws for Curry. It'll be his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, make no mistake. I mean, the talk obviously is about the Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis components in this trade and the long-term effects of that. But Dallas got themselves a player, Max Christie. I mean, he just looks confident. He's got great length and size for an off guard on the perimeter. He grows up in this critical situation in this game, went right over the top of Jimmy Butler on that mid-range game. Mavs fans are going to really like what Max Christie brings to the table.
The longest stretch of his career includes one game of the Lakers going over 15 points. Top 5 of the Mavs. Curry makes both free throws, and he's up to 19 points. It's a 2-point game with 4 minutes to go. 19 for Curry, 19 for Butler. 36 for Irving, with no Anthony Davis, no P.J. Washington, and many others out for Dallas. Here's Edwards missing a 3 from the corner. Long rebound tracked down by Moody.
Golden State just running a trap at Kyrie to force it out of his hands. They'll live with Edwards shooting the basketball.
Curry gives Golden State the lead. Another 3 ball from Steph and a timeout by Dallas. First lead since the first couple minutes of the game.
Steph Curry is cooking at the right time for the Golden State Warriors. We've got a great finish headed your way.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini. Hi. How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then pull it down and I have spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had...
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 series with Gemini Live.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
Well, you can corral Steph Curry for most of the night. They've done a pretty good job on it, but it doesn't take long for him to find some space and string together shots. The attention to detail has to be so high against Steph Curry. Cannot miscommunicate on these screens. Golden State finally takes the lead.
And the new tandem of Butler and Curry have owned the fourth quarter. They have combined for 17 points. And Golden State has the lead, 102-101. Moody guarding Irving off the ball, and there's a foul called. He still had 1 to give, so it'll be a side out of bounds. It's the 3rd personal foul of Moody. 16 on the shot clock.
And I'm going to see here if Golden State continues to just run action and traffic at Kyrie Irving out of the perimeter to force somebody else to beat you.
Irving penetrating. Falling away. Can't knock it down. Backside board, Butler.
He got 2 again. Draymond Green that time stays with Kyrie and forces that very difficult fadeaway in the baseline.
13-2 run by Golden State. On the switch, you got Marshall defending Curry with a shot clock at 7. Now he backs off. Lob to Butler. On the face-up. And the pull-up. In and out. Moody takes the rebound away. Out to Curry. Curry keeps the bounce. Pulls it back out. Spinning. Driving. Missed the shot. Hit the bottom of the backboard. Warriors thought there was a foul. It's saved by Irving. Marshall fires to Christie. Goes up to the slam. And it was bended mid-air by Draymond Green. A bounce to Dallas. Tremendous
timing by Draymond Green. It looked like Max Christie had the angle and the elevation. Draymond gets ground and still makes a play right at the rim.
Second block for Green. Thompson penetrates and kicks. Turn it, fire, Clay. No, short. Offensive rebound. Marshall. Now Irving on the wing. And a foul called. It was on a rip through. It's not going to be 3 free throws. They are over the limit, Golden State is, so it'll still be 2 free throws for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and Kyrie's smart to get his arms in there and draw that foul because you saw Jimmy Butler on a dead sprint coming over to try to get this double team and again force him to give it up. But you see Moody with his hand in there.
They just changed it to 3. I thought it was a rip through. Kyrie just convinced him it looked like that he went straight up. But it did look like that rule that put in for Kevin Durant many years ago, when you swing the ball through, they say it's not in the act of shooting. But they changed it. It's the 4th foul on Moody and 3 free throws for Irving.
Well, how many games have you and I done together this year? And we've seen this play so many times, and more often than not, it is called a rip through, and then 2 free throws off of that.
And Draymond agrees with us.
Yeah, that's what that looks like to me. I've seen that ruled far more often than not. Very similar action to that all year as a rip through. And that's what it looked like they were going with initially, but the conversation changes it.
Hard to tell from that angle, but
listen, it's a tough call because it's such a fine line. That was just always a continuation on any kind of action like that. You were always going to get a shooting foul. They changed that rule, and sometimes it is very difficult to tell. It's a fine line between 3 free throws and then 2.
So Irving gets the ball. He's got 39, and Dallas is up 2, just outside 2 minutes to play. Curry just hovering around the baseline. Now he'll come get it. And Irving races up to meet him. Shot clock at 10. Curry penetrates. Majewski fires. Missed the 3. Curry sneaks in to get the offensive rebound. And the putback ties the game at 104. Steph Curry up to 24 points. He's at 4 consecutive 30-point games. When Marshall was wide open, didn't want to shoot the 3. Hands it off for Irving. He'll try it. And hit it. 42 for Kyrie. Dallas back up 3.
Golden State can't do any more than they are to try to limit Kyrie Irving's touches.
Green finds Butler. Blocked. What a defensive play by Edwards. And then Christie turns it over. Numbers for the Warriors. Moody hangs. Missed it. Put back Butler. 1-point game. 1:23 to go.
And Christie took it to a really difficult spot by half court along the sideline. Gave it up, and again, the offensive rebounding by the guards of Golden State, a major factor.
Each team with 2 timeouts. Both teams in the penalty. Christie driving. Fires underneath. Great defense by Draymond Green. Golden State ball. Curry running. Thompson trailing. Curry drives. Lays it for Majewski. Kick out. Moody corner 3. Hit it. Defensive rebound Thompson. And now Jason Kidd calls it timeout with the Mavs up 1. Kyrie Irving 7 of 10 from 3-point range, 42 points.
Now, 2 of the best defensive plays you are going to see at the rim by Draymond Green. You saw the block on the first one when Christie came in on the left side of the baseline. Draymond Green, again, your last line of defense there. It just doesn't get any better than this. Draymond, you're always in decision mode. Do I try to take a charge? He knew he was in a restricted area. Goes up vertically. And again, forces the miss that leads to the action going the other way.
So with 53.9 left in Dallas ball, the Warriors, all the attention's going to be on Kyrie Irving. You don't have Anthony Davis. Obviously, Klay Thompson's going to be on the floor. What do you expect here from Jason Kidd?
Well, clearly you're going to utilize Kyrie Irving, but I think this is more about the reaction to what Golden State's about to do. I think Golden State has to blitz any ball screen with Kyrie Irving And I think they have to do what they have been, which is run a defender out at him if he starts to get a one-on-one coverage out of the floor. They have left Kessler Edwards, they have left Najee Marshall. Neither one of those guys look like they really want to shoot the basketball. Force Dallas to play 4-on-3 or 3-on-2 on the weak side, but do everything you have to make sure Kyrie Irving gives it up.
Both these teams are going to stay small. Tallest player on the floor for either team, 6'7". Kyrie Irving with 7 threes, ties his most as a Maverick. This is his 3rd season in Dallas. He'll be in the All-Star game this weekend, his 9th appearance, replacing his injured teammate, Anthony Davis. 53.9 seconds on the game clock. Dallas with 1 timeout left. The Warriors have 2. Mavs by 1 point, and they have possession. They advance it after the timeout by Kidd. Shadowing Irving, you got 2 defenders. Irving gives it up to Christie. Now Thompson, quickly double. Christie, wide open. In and out of the 3. Marshall offensive rebound has it taken away. Golden State ball down 1. Curry goes behind the back and fouled at midcourt by Marshall. And Curry's going to go to the free throw line.
Listen, if Draymond Green ever wants to make a case for Defensive Player of the Year, you can just submit the tape for the last 2 minutes. The 2 plays at the rim he showed you. But even right there, the play that he made after they forced the ball out of Kyrie Irving's hand and it got to the weak side, it looked like Klay Thompson was all alone to pull a 3. Draymond Green sprinted 15, 20 feet to take that shot away. And then also had the rake down on the offensive rebound to get that strip that led to Golden State ball.
He's got 3 steals, 2 blocks. Steph Curry now with 25 points, 11 here in the 4th quarter. That ties the game. Seeking his 5th straight 30-point game for the first time in 9 years and trying to give the Warriors their 3rd straight win for the first time since mid-November.
Not his best shooting night. It was 9 of 23, but has he ever gotten it done in the 4th quarter?
He missed the second one, not even close. Boy, you rarely see it miss that badly by Curry. And a timeout by Dallas. So Jason Kidd uses his last timeout. 35.1 seconds remaining. A 12-second difference. The game in shot clocks. Golden State with 2 timeouts left. All right, same question. If you're the Mavericks, you know the options are limited because of who's out, and you know where the attention's going to be defensively for Golden State.
And they are executing it to perfection right now. It's not easy to pull off running out that far from the basket to get a trap to force the ball to be given up 40 feet out, because the rotation out of that, if you're the trapper, you've got a lot of distance to cover to get back and not leave your team exposed. But I think Golden State right now, it's banking on the fact that there are players on the floor for Dallas right now that aren't as comfortable taking that shot. And that is what Golden State is banking on. So I think they force it out of his hands and then do the best you can to deny it back to Kyrie Irving.
Irving and Christie had the last 16 points for Dallas. Klay Thompson got off to a hot start. He's been quiet, though, of late. No points here in the 4th quarter, just 3 in the second half. Irving has 42 for the game, 14 here in the 4th. He had 13 in the 3rd.
I think the 2 guys you're looking at to leave would be Kessler Edwards, Najee Marshall. If Kyrie Irving gets his hands on the basketball, and then you zone up and just make sure you know where Klay Thompson is.
Thompson will inbound. Payton is in the game to defend Kyrie Irving. Dallas out of timeouts. They go to double. Edwards drives and kicks to the corner. Marshall penetrates into the lane. Goes up and puts it. Dallas by 2. Timeout Steve Kerr. 25.6 seconds left. Najee Marshall off the bench with 10 points, including that go-ahead bucket. 1 timeout left for the Warriors.
And once again, Golden State runs at Kyrie Irving. This time it's Steph Curry coming from the weak side. Great reversal, and this is Najee Marshall. I said he wasn't comfortable taking that 3. This is smart. angle to try to step up on that penetration. So Najee Marshall just got Steph Curry to a place where he could shoot over the top.
Golden State has a new option. Jimmy Butler, it's his third game. We know how good he is in these situations, but you have the ultimate late-game assassin in Steph Curry. Be interesting to see what Steve Kerr draws up here.
Yeah, two different ways you're going to go here. They might go to some sort of a direct, quick entry to Jimmy Butler in the short ISO or post area and let him go to work, knowing that Dallas is going to be reluctant to double team because of the three-point shooting on the perimeter and the mistake he might make against Curry. Butler might get single coverage here, or you run that high action with Steph Curry coming off of something with Draymond Green to see if you can create a reaction where Draymond Green could possibly turn the corner, get into the lane, and make a play.
So the Warriors are going to inbound under their own basket. 25.6 seconds remaining. So about a second and a half difference in the game and the shot clocks. Bajinski will bring it up the floor and now give it to Butler. Butler drives into the chest of Irving. No whistle. Another call. Offensive foul on Butler. No whistle initially. Then James White blew his whistle. Said offensive foul, but Steve Kerr is going to challenge it. Used the challenge in the first half, but won it, so he gets a second one. Again, rolling in the court is an offensive foul on Butler.
Yeah, Steve Kerr didn't even look at the bench. He knew he had to take this challenge just based on the situation in the game. Kyrie Irving does a pretty good job of getting over there. He's squared up. I don't see a lot of movement with his feet. I think there's a very good chance this call's going to stand.
If for some reason it's overturned, it's an and one. You're at the free throw line with a chance to give your team the lead. But I agree with you. It looks like Irving is in position.
Yeah, he's starting to slide in that direction to his left, but he stops just in time as Jimmy Butler is going to that step through to come back to the opposite direction. If Kyrie Irving slides even another 6-8 inches to his left, that contact is mostly going to be absorbed by his right shoulder, and that is going to be a Mirage's block.
It has been determined that the defender establishes a legal guarding position and the dribble straight prior to contact. The word of the floor of the offensive foul stands as well. The challenge by Golden State is not successful. They lose their timeout. They have no challenges remaining.
And no timeouts. Kyrie Irving, as good as he's been on offense, maybe the play of the game is defense.
Give him credit for that defensive play. That's just tremendous instinct, staying with it, absorbing the contact. I do think Jimmy Butler, if he could have that back, he could have just kept going strong right hand. There was a gap there to get down the right side of the lane, and I think at that point, he's got Kyrie Irving on his left shoulder for an easy layup.
Golden State's out of timeout, so they're going to have to foul at some point if they don't get a steal. There's still 17.6 seconds, and they probably don't want to foul Kyrie. Irving drives, almost lost the ball, bats it out. And they decide not to foul Brandon Williams. They foul Christie instead. And so Christie, who's shooting around 80% from the free throw line, will shoot two. I thought Curry was going to run at Brandon Williams, who hasn't played a lot of games, doesn't have a lot of experience in these moments, but perhaps Steve Kerr said, that's somebody we don't want to foul.
Yeah, he has played well tonight, but that's still, he hasn't been in that situation like this in an NBA game, and these are two of the bigger free throws of Max Christie's career to this point.
He hits the first one. The other thing by not fouling Williams is you let about 3 more seconds off the clock. You're out of timeouts. If he hits the free throw, do you have enough time for 2 possessions in 10.4 seconds?
I agree with you. Anybody outside of Kyrie Irving, as soon as he gives it up, take the foul immediately, save the time. I think at that point, you're just counting on somebody being able to give you one of these 2 free throws. Not much difference there to me between Brandon Williams and Christie, so I think they should have taken it right away.
Again, Golden State out of timeouts, no ability to advance. Christie trying to make it a 4-point game. Just his 5th game as a Maverick, coming over in the Doncic trade along with Anthony Davis, and he calmly drills it. Golden State down 4. Bajinski going to throw the length of the court. Pass broken up. A turnover. The Mavs are going to win. What a victory for Dallas, despite being incredibly short-handed against a Warrior team. It looked very different with Jimmy Butler on the floor. Nighttime Thompson and Kyrie Irving embrace. What a show by Irving. Former teammates Curry and Klay Thompson share a moment as Dallas gets a big win, and they now are up in the series, which could be a factor should they finish tied in the standings, with both teams trying to get out of the play-in. Final score, 111-107. Sports Center up next. Tim Legler, George Sedano, Dave Passing. So long from Big D. SVP up next.
Hi there, welcome.